joining us. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Nameless Fellowship.
Hello.
Oh, it's so exciting.
All
Wow. Okay, I like it.
right, you need to get it out.
Yeah. So session 36 coming up here. It's
How many years have you been playing this?
36 years.
well,
36
actually, the original will be coming up in a month or so, right? It's actually will be a full year. The original group actually started.
I don't even remember what month we started.
Well, some of us have been here since the beginning.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is true.
Since
I
the
forgot
very
that
start.
Naira also was here from the beginning.
Yeah. That's why she's tired. She's tired of this.
I'm tired of this. Yeah, you see, like, Naira's, like, actual character transition. I'm just so fatigued of all this shit.
Emotionally fatigued.
exhausted.
Started this thinking
drained.
it was going to be about friendship. Now it's just tired of negative
It's just
interactions.
tired of all this interaction.
I'm tired.
Okay,
I'm tired.
so we're in the
Okay,
midst of
Jar
combat.
Jar.
We're in the midst of combat here at Lady Trilia's fort, which is on the
Yeah,
southern
we
side
are.
of Crepple Lake and the marshes. So, kind of wrapping up, there was a little bit of conversation, slight interrogation happening with Trisha, which towards the beginning of the sequence, and so Trisha kind of was not answering questions and answered, and essentially
Pretty classic Trish.
could be their sisters in here, actual Salin are that in here as Lady Trilia and the Rangers are those that are the responsible individuals, which is what we're speculating at this point for taking them from Norfolk. So all of the actual fishing individuals from there. So it stands to reason that if there is anybody taking anybody, it would be these individuals, right? So there's sisters, Salinar, maybe that's in there. And they're not lying, but they don't have an understanding fully of the magical capabilities that they actually possess. So they only know there's like a limited amount that they can do, and they just don't fight. They never really used a whole lot of magic, and they've never tried to demonstrate any of that. So one of the things that Trisha had said towards the Thothig back where the frogs, Buckblood clan, was that this would be the last stop, that they would guide you all. That they would wait from afar, allow you to kind of go through this. And again, only round 7 with combat, so it hasn't been like in real time. It hasn't been that long. And so you'd imagine that they're still over there at the long grass, and they're currently poking their heads out and looking, right, spectating. So during that conversation, slight interrogation, Paz and Barris went around and were trying to sneak in. So these characters, these figures, are actually Gloomstalker Rangers, and they have expert tracking and perceptions, certain things. And so Varys, you're able to kind of get over, and then Paz came over, but then all of a sudden, right into the mud, and just happened to notice with a nat 20 and perception as well as survival check that I was rolling blind. And so through that process was able to detect that there was something there, and just kind of went over to, hey, what's that? Like, go look, check that out. And then Paz, you like time, if I recall correctly, you like talk or
Wanted food.
you wanted food. Yeah, you really just said, I'm just hungry. I'm looking
It's
for
a
food.
simple.
Looking for food.
simple.
Do you guys have any in here?
Simple thing. And they basically were going to put you in manic. They were going to arrest you, right? A bow was drawn, but no arrows were fired at you just yet. And that's when combat happened, right? So going through the field of play here, the call lightning is down. So there's no call lightning on the field. Concentration of that from Lady Trilia has ended, which is this purplish hag creature. There is a darkness spell in the field of play that actually is blind, kind of blocking line of sight and that spherical effect by some of the rangers on the eastern side towards Naira, as well as Lady Trilia. And then you have that big box square thing. That's actually an entangle spell that's currently out there. So it's just making difficult terrain at present. And then this over here was from a wall of fire that has now set the actual fort on fire. So
An actual wall of fire.
that's just burning. It's just kind of bubbling and smoking and spitting and
very atmospheric.
it's probably not as like crazy as the actual wall of fire was, but hey, it's blocking line of sight with the smoke, right, providing concealment. It's creating a hazard. So it's doing a good job. I feel like, it's really, really smart there. So we have all these Rangers still in the field of play. We went through round 7 all the way through Thothic, and then we're going to start, I believe, on Gilga. It's where we're going to go to, because we went through all rounds, and then Nathan, we wanted to let you have the final there because you actually rolled the lowest on initiative. So
no, hold on. I did not roll the lowest on initiative.
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
Gilga did.
He actually got some.
no, not
hits in.
Gilga. Our good DM did.
Yeah.
I don't want to be
He was
blamed
playing
for this.
Gilga, so it was still Gilga that rolled low. It may not have been you.
He held
No,
your
I
hand
am-
and rolled it.
I am Gilga. I wasn't here. Echo Gilga didn't do it.
Mhm.
Okay. So we're going to start here.
Self-improvement.
Gilga, you are up. So with the -1 feet above, that just is my marker for that. It's underneath the walkway. So that ranger, that black cloaked, that light armor, has short sword and dagger currently out. The longbow is actually thrown down from this particular figure. Is right next to you, underneath the walkway.
Oh, so there's actually someone right next to me. I didn't even realize that.
Right next to you. It's underneath the walkway.
Okay. All right. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Hex. Use a first level spell then.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me just give myself one and then cast it. Oh.
Ready for the yelling to start. I missed Gilga.
You're not concentrating anything right now because I believe that has ended from whatever effect we had before.
Sanctuary? Yeah, I think the Sanctuary should have ended.
Sanctuary lasts a minute, it's not concentration.
Yeah, whatever I had.
Yeah, Thothic already wasted off the Sanctuary anyway.
Oh, yeah, he already attacked.
Yeah, I thought they already wasted off the Sanctuary because Sanctuary had already ended, but the concentration, if I recall, that I had on you had ended from the effect. So.
All right. So once I do that, I am going to use my Thunder Gauntlets to just make 2 attacks. So.
All right, 20 is going to hit. It's going to across 14 points of thunder damage as you smash into the center chest, attacking on the hex damage for 5 additional points as the Carls of necrotic energy begin to sprout from the center chest, breaking apart some of the armor as you smash in.
Ah, so you actually have a lot of health, don't they? Wow.
Yeah.
Y'all were joking about that.
You.
29 hits.
Oh, I don't miss a lot.
I haven't missed.
Don't jinx it.
I'm sorry. Damn. I'm
11
sorry.
points of
Okay.
damage to come across once more, this time towards the
Silly.
kind of right hip areas. You crunch down. This figure is actually groaning. You see blood kind of coming from the actual thunder damage that's lacerating the flesh.
All right. And that's all I could do.
We're going to go and end your turn. We now come to this one. This one actually, I recall correctly, is kind of like not begging for their life, right? But they're kind of holding their wounds. They're clenching down.
Expressed interest in living.
Yeah, expressed interest
in living, exactly. And they kind of begin to put
Looks
their
sad.
hands onto themselves, and they actually are going to heal themselves. They put back 11 onto themselves.
Wow.
They kind of continue holding, they raise their hands up, they speak in common. Back towards Lady Trilia. Slow your weapons, please. Come to one that's in the actual darkness, so the in the darkness is actually visible. It sucks in the actual light, but no one really knows that. So it doesn't really help
Aside
them
from
anyway.
Stoot.
Yeah, so, I mean, you know that they're not like, oh, where are they going there? That's odd. So that's just going to sidestep, kind of moving out. Obviously, that invisibly ends as they come through into the water, jump across a little bit, landing down. And then they look towards Thothic here for a shot, and that actually is going to be pretty much 3/4 cover here. So I'm going to throw a disadvantage and a penalty towards it because it's trying to shoot over its the tent at you.
Watching double nat 20.
Right. Okay, that's going to be a miss with an 11. And then after takes the shot, is then going to subsequent turn towards the 3 on top of the actual walkway. Begin to yell at them, pointing over the actual darkness. Lady Trilia is in trouble. Move! Come to this one next to you, Paz. is going to continue the grappling that they've been doing before, so it's just becoming a shoving match between the two of you. So it's going to attempt to grapple you. Come here, you! Ah! Let's make an opposing acrobatics or athletics.
Is the master of combat being grappled? I think not.
24 reaches and she's behind me. And it's going to actually go in for a improvised strike. So it's just going to roll an attack and it's just going to kick you. Boop.
Petty.
It's going to be a 16 to make the attack. And so it comes in for the boot and you dodge out of the way and hits into the actual palisade wall and pulls backwards.
Actions of a tiny person right there.
It's forward. This is going to end the invisibility. It's going to kind of look around and then it's going to run up to this one here and then cast a Cure Wounds. Healing for 9 points. Ends turn. Okay. Coming on the north side of the Hound, this one actually is going to put over the longbow and then go and pull the short sword out and then go in for one single strike. It's going to be a 9 to the Hound, which misses.
Wow.
It's going to turn, jumping over the water, and then it's going to point the bow over towards an arrow, firing off 2 shots. And I think at this point, because we still got a lot of them, we're just going to manually roll. Both arrows miss. Ending turn. Now coming to the trio in the walkway. So we're going to come to the first one's initiative, and we obviously cycle down to round 8. This one is going to kind of turn off the walkway and proceed jumping down and actually begin to stride over with a dash, coming into this space here. Then turns and looks, ends turn. Similar fashion, they begin to head downwards, taking their dashes, some of which are actually going on the opposite side of the walkway as they reposition themselves. Wingsong, it's now your turn, round 8.
Okay, is it a bonus action to drink a potion thingy?
That's correct.
Okay, how do I drink said potion?
Just target yourself and then click the potion from your inventory.
Okay. Boom. Yummy in my tummy.
Superior. 27 back to you.
Okay, fun.
From the vial, just drink it down.
Oh, I feel so much better. Okay. I'm gonna run 20 feet up. What's the distance? 30. 45. So I'm going to select. I'm gonna cast a spell. I'm gonna cast. What's it called? Where's Shatter? There's Shatter. We're gonna upcast it all the way to 4th level. Goodbye, sons of beaches.
Okay. So if the shatter, all 3 are going to fail. They're going to take 16 points of thunder damage as it explodes outwards, shattering the ground. The bridge begins to splinter. Multiple different planks begin to shred as the shrapnel is puncturing into their legs and lacerating. One of the rangers is dead, toppling down and dies. You see one that actually just healed them on the right-hand side, kneels down to the body, and actually speaks their name. Dallas! No, Dallas!
You evil sons of bitches! And then I already used my bonus action, my action. That is all I shall do said turn. Boom.
Okay. So it's going to run up on the walkway and then turn over to you, Varys, and fire off 2 arrows down on top of you.
That's for the pincushion.
Both arrows are going to miss your armor class. 1, 2. One lands into the tent, kind of shitting in, and the other one's too high, lands as you duck down. Yoga, this one is going to go in for a short sword and a dagger strike towards you. I'm just going to manually roll those since it's easier to do that, and I can bypass the actual animations here. So AC of 22, no way that those are going to penetrate through. You see the short sword strike into your pauldron and twist the blade slightly, and then the dagger kind of glints into your armor, and it's unable to go through. They maintain their position there. Continuing their
Still a
rotation. 2 arrows firing towards you, Nira. You're actually in cover now, considering how much is in between you as far as targets. So both arrows are going to miss, one of which would hit you, but the cover is able to put the negative modifier towards that. Now come to Lady Trillia. Lady Trillia is going to stand up. I'm coming. Don't worry. Don't worry. We can talk about this. It's fine. It's all right. No worries. No worries indeed.
I
Goes in
hate you. I hate you so much. It's so obnoxious.
Was that a spell she cast?
No.
Or is that just natural? Or was that just a natural ability?
Hags have natural, so.
Yeah, I was just making sure. I don't want to let her just disappear like that if I can.
Yeah, she'll
You wanna-
openly cast
I'm
a spell.
leaving it up to you. I mean, that's up to you if you want to attempt to counterspell it.
Come on, tiny cat.
I can't tell you either way.
I'll leave it.
There, you're up. So you hear the actual prints, and then a splash of water, and then a clink of wood, and then more
Ew.
sloshing of grass.
Literally, fuck you. Okay. Would a survival roll right now to look for tracks cost me action?
Any perception or survival at this point will cost you an action. With your passive survival and perception, you actually do not see this creature because this creature has a higher passive stealth.
Got it. Never mind. Okay, so I heard. Can you tell me what direction I heard the water in?
Yeah, I can definitely draw because I'm telling you, you can hear the sloshing move into water, and then you hear the clinking of wood. So I'm going to draw a pencil tool. That seems to be the direction. You can see also the actual pulling of the materials as they ran away. Now,
Okay.
beyond that, you don't know because you don't hear any clinking of planks of wood any longer. So after
Right.
that point, it's just grass that you
Right. Okay. I'm gonna. Hold on. Okay, so I heard the wood and then I heard grass.
Correct. So
Okay.
how far they went in the grass, you don't know, right? They could be
Yeah.
right off the bridge. They could be 10 feet off the bridge. They could dash, like it was a dash maybe. Who knows?
Yeah. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna go with my usual. I'm gonna do 2 melee attacks, and then I'm gonna try to throw a firebolt out in that direction. Since
Okay. I went ahead and
Um,
tacked on your Eternal Flame to your weapon now, so you don't have to roll.
oh, fancy. Okay. Or should I heal? No, I'll wait till I'm more likely to die. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and. Actually, you know what? If I run past 3 of them, get an attack of opportunity on me, correct?
2.
Two of them would get attack opportunity. The wolf is your ally.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't sure if I ran past this guy above the wolf, it would count.
No, because he's not within melee range.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not trying to take too long. Ooh, the music just went away.
I'm transitioning music. I got a lot of
Okay.
music.
Oh, I thought I broke it. Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll just attack the one closest to me.
No way.
They have to die either way. It's fine.
Nice. First strike coming out 29. It's gonna be a total of 25 slashing and fire damage as you go crashing through, slicing into
Beautiful.
arm.
Love that for him. I think. Oh, I'm also, by the way, I'm just yelling. You could just give up. Out toward where she disappeared.
Okay.
That was
17 second strike hits, covers him for a slash horizontally from left to right, slicing into the gullet. You see blood pouring freely from the out.
Okay, and then I'm going to send a firebolt. I'm going to use more magic.
Okay.
I'm going to aim for, like, this area right here.
Okay, roll a flat d20 for me.
Okay.
I know your modifiers.
As long as someone does. Nope. That's the one.
The dodecahedron. Ooh, lovely roll. Okay. Even with that roll and your modifiers, you're sure you would hit, right? That's a center blast on that spot. As it does, it flies freely through, hits into the walkway. Seems Shirley is not in that space.
Okay. Do you want to put a little X there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can definitely do that.
Okay. That was my bonus action to use War Magic, correct? So I can't drink a potion?
Yeah, so you use your action and your bonus action so far.
Alright. And you can't hold movement, so I think that's me.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and end your turn there. There are 2 arrows flying at you from an upwards position, so these don't have any sort of modifiers in cover, because they're firing top down. Both arrows fling into your pauldron. Once, twice, very accurate in shots. It's from the walkway to your far north. Then we come to the last one, which is on the eastern walkway that was blocked by the wall of fire. This one is going to move 20 feet or so, then take a dash as it is. It's going to come here into this space, and then it's going to come, moving the remainder, just come and twist over here, and just trying to get line of sight, see what's happening to the other side of the darkness. Suit, you're up, round 8.
First, in a very small puff of smoke. Now that since I am still tiny, I'm gonna change back into my human form, and I'm gonna stand up.
Okay.
And I'm going to walk to the edge of the walkway here, and I'm gonna just call. As I'm walking, actually, can I try and, knowing I have, wanting to believe I have some connection with Grugash, can I get a kind of sense of what he is feeling if he is like on his way towards us?
You don't feel a presence from Grugash. There's no connection that you do feel at this present moment. I will say that if you need to, you can call like the Nightwing, right? Just call out and the Nightwing comes to you. But beyond that, you heard the roar and the fog and surrounding the density of it, even though it's pushing across Crepple Lake, so it's spreading outwards. You don't really see Thixia and Soltoric, but the direction of that roar most likely is where they're coming from. And we have many miles distance, so how long it will take Grugash to actually get here in terms of combat, I mean, you might be in round 30 before Grugash even remotely can get here.
Yeah, was just curious if I could tell if he was actually going to be here or not. But in any case, and I'm going to call out to Trillia. Let's see if I can remember the voice. Trillia, my brother Grugash is on his way, and I would say we should probably stop this mindless violence before it turns into a one-sided massacre. What say you?
What voice is that?
I don't remember if that was the voice I used when I originally talked to Grugash.
Mm.
Are you doing
I
a
don't-
voice?
It seems pretty close to it. I feel like that's pretty solid. You're good.
I just want to keep hearing it.
You don't hear any response to you.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna take a minute for it to respond. So, and I will wait for a response, and if the response is unfavorable, then I will cast a spell, which will be just another firebolt. So I will hold my firebolt for now.
And what target are you declaring for that fireball?
Knowing I'm probably not going to see her, I will just help out with Nyera and just target the guy that's like directly in front of her.
Yeah, someone over there. That's fine. I just needed like an area of what target you're targeting. You don't need to be too specific. I just need to know the spell and the potential target. Okay, cool.
And then my Hound of Ill Omen always knows where Trillia is since it was summoned to track her. So
That's
it's actually going to go
correct.
straight to where she is.
Go ahead and reveal for your Hound of Omen.
and it's going to run up to her, and I'm going to have it not attack just yet, but it is primed and ready, much like Soot is, to fire if she doesn't give a favorable response.
Okay, so the wolf is going to attack Lady Trillia if there's an unfavorable response, and then you're going to fire a firebolt at one of the actual rangers around Naira if there's an unfavorable
Yes.
response. Okay, sounds good. We go ahead and go over to Varys now. Varys, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab this man.
You have advantage for this
Real
round.
good.
Just FYI if you want to. 17 still hits. Oh my! You roll a 4. You're gonna destroy it. It's fine. 17 points of slashing damage. As he's holding up the hands. You just take the scimitar, slicing cleanly the head off as it lobs, landing downwards. The target is dead, and so is the entangled.
Wonderful. I will then move through here, grab my knife that is on the ground that I missed, and throw it at the man on the walkway.
Nat 20!
Nat 20!
Hey.
Wow. 25
And the white
total
dragon dagger.
points.
Oof.
You throw into the piercing and the cold damage, which is obviously that's crit there. So 25 total, landing into the neck, just kind of gripping the neck and holding his blood seeping from the wound.
And then I'm gonna move under him.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
All right, Paz, you're up next.
We're doing this quick. This man has annoyed me.
Break his neck.
Bite his ankles.
Never
Trying
mind.
to.
13 moves out of the way as you strike top down, landing the large thump into the grass and the mud.
Nope, we're doing this again. It's not getting away from me.
Swinging across, smashing to the jaw, 14
Oh,
points
yeah.
of bludgeoning damage.
And then I'm gonna use bonus action, one arm strike.
This action arm strike coming across the knuckles, 23. It hits for 11 points of bludgeoning. Just comes slashing across the knuckles, bludgeoning and slashing and piercing into the actual center chest, ripping the armor. So the jaw is slightly dislocated. That present moment looks towards you. You little shit.
That's very petty. Your friends are dying. You'll be next. Run. And my turn.
Okay. Now pressing forward, 2 strikes coming towards you, Naira. This one with a short sword and a dagger. I'm just going to roll those rolls independently again. Bypass the animations. Both of those are going to miss. One of the daggers is almost able to get up in between one of your actual inner links of the plate armor that you have there, and it is unable to successfully strike through. Come to the next one.
Fuck off.
Same series of strikes, so they're both going to do the same thing. Short sword, dagger. Both of those are unable to go through as well. Then there's 2 arrows fired at you from a walkway towards the northwest, anyways. Both those arrows are missing you as they clank at your heavy armor and bounce off. Thothic, it's your turn.
Okay. And then, just for reference, all these bridges, I mean, they're flat on the ground, not raised at all, so I can see everything around.
That's
here.
correct. The bridges
Okay.
are actually pretty ingrown with the actual grass, and it seems like the rangers and what you've noticed is that the water is very shallow, and so it's not even really
Right.
difficult terrain. They're just like trudging across it.
But there is water.
That's correct.
Okay. I'm going to drop the holy weapon.
It's
and
gone.
I
It's
think-
no, it is. Is it? No, I'm just ignoring it. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, right on this point, and I'm not sure if it's going to do it or how it's going to work. So this will be exciting.
I do want to. I see where your cursor is pointed here. I want to let you
Right.
know there is a darkness in front of you, so make sure you have light of sight of that.
Oh, good question. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm going back here.
You could see it at that point, yeah.
Okay, so from here I can see it. Okay,
Correct.
that's
Mhm.
still fine. It's still within range.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, I'm going to cast. I don't know if it's going to put up a holy shite.
It's gonna be big.
It is big.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's big.
Shit, I lost it now.
I'm not seeing it yet.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway,
I don't
I'm
believe there's
guessing-
any. There's
You
no
said that,
There's no animation for it. As long as
Right.
what we'll do since you expended, I'll just put the concentration on, and then you just tell
Sure.
me what it is you're trying to do here.
I want to raise a bit. I want to basically raise enough water to basically flood this area and knock all these folks over. So I want to come up and then just spread out in a wave and, flood. It's the flood effect with the wave spreading
Yeah,
out.
I see what you're saying. Okay, the one question I have to ask you is that there is a current to the water. So are we manipulating the current so it's just standing water with flooding, or are we allowing the current to carry them as well?
I will allow it to carry them.
Okay, because it'll carry them literally in the direction of west.
Okay, that's
So,
fine.
okay, and do you
So
since
it
it's
carries them into the wall and
Okay.
knocks them around.
and it can be 100-foot cube here. So are you doing this,
Right.
and are you saying, hey, I want it towards the backside, so I'm not targeting Naira, or do you at this point saying, hey, Naira, is it's going to be impacted by it?
Naira knows that Thothing would never deliberately harm her, that she'll realize that this is just necessary to help her. So there'll be profuse apologies afterwards, but when she sees the effect, hopefully she'll understand and not murder Thothing.
When she shakes off, she goes, "Oh fuck, nice."
Okay. And that's
Yeah.
that's where your cursor was. So I'm imagining that that's the epicenter of it.
Yeah, it basically pulls up all that water in that area to do it. Like I was actually going to do it like right here.
Gotcha. Just need to measure something out here.
There.
So it's 100 feet out from there.
Not
It
necessarily
can
100.
be up to 100 feet.
It's
It's
up to 100
Oh, okay,
feet.
gotcha.
Up to
Basically,
100 feet of water.
Yeah.
So the
So that whole
idea,
L I'm making flood.
yeah. What basically I'm understanding here is that you're gonna raise the water and split over and try to get as much water to feel like a floodplain-like effect. And
Right.
the way that I'm looking at the water current, I'm taking in the actual distance here for what I'm gonna do here. So. Back to the pencils. So with this volume of water and with control water, the way that it states, I think you can get it raised
20 feet.
pretty high from the actual point of water. So 20 feet from. Flood this line. And then you can flood down here. So you can flood all the way down here if you wanted to. That's up to you. Or you can just flood the two that are there.
No, let's do that. We're the barrier.
Okay, so I'm gonna draw the
Let's
line.
just ruin their whole day.
That entire area of the fort will be flooded inside of the north and south pen tools. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Because you can control it pretty well. So control water is really diverse. There's a lot of methods and there's a lot of ways you can do it. So I'm using the water in the sense that you're raising the water level, but you're raising it from the northern side, which means it's gonna be less effect on the southern side, but it should be enough because of that main waterway that goes through the middle to raise that enough to wash. And then there's going to be a current in this direction. So the current already goes from east to west. So the current is going towards the left of this map. So you're actually also can increase the current with control water. So you can actually, with the flow, you can actually make it happen faster. So there's going to be a current effect here as well. So I'm going to roll checks here. Nair, I need you to make a dexterity, or is it strength? I think it's a strength saving throw.
What if
As
it was
you-
strength?
it's
Wouldn't
gonna
that
be
be cool?
It's going to be a strength saving throw.
Would
It will be.
fun
It will be
impression?
a strength saving throw. I need you to make a strength
Okay.
saving throw, and I need the Hound
Yes,
of
sir.
Ill Omen to make a strength saving throw.
Oh no.
Do I see it coming?
It's just happening around. It's literally just
Right.
the water is just
mean,
raising,
like, do I have
and then
a
all of a
minute
sudden
to-
shoving.
I just mean, do I have a minute to yell out to Thotheg?
Yeah, you can yell out.
I think I just I see it happening and I look back at him. I'm like, if I die, you're bringing me back.
What diamonds?
Oh, look at us.
Hey, nice.
Okay, so
Damn.
both
Look at us.
yeah, both of you are
surviving.
not going prone, and so the actual current is only going to impact you if you go prone, because then you're actually in the water, right? And then I'm going to go off your spell save DC for this. So I think that's pretty accurate, which is 17. All of them fail, but Lady Trillia. Is it?
It's fine.
I figured Lady Trillia was going to be the one that does succeed.
Yeah, someone was gonna.
Hags actually have crazy strength, so
I'm surprised she actually, man. I'm surprised I actually got her to fail one strength saving throw against my hound.
I didn't know they had high strength.
okay. So once they go prone, they're not going to move yet, Thothic. So once they go prone, now they're in the water. So they've now fell, and they're in the water. They're in the current, and then on their turns, they're actually going to be pushed. They're going to be shoved towards the palisade wall in the west. So they're just going to go.
What about man over here? Did he save or is it just?
The effect didn't put on. There you go. Yeah, they all. I rolled. So I rolled all of the ranger checks, and then I had a blind roll from Lady Trillia because it's working. But so Lady Trillia saved with the strength saving throw, and then the rest of them failed, and they were knocked prone by the racing of the water and then the current as well. But they have yet to move, right? So they'll move on their turn with the current.
This is a giant.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
So Thothic, what are you
And,
doing? What are you doing when you do this? Obviously, Nairi's yelling back at you. So
So he points the mace, and the light from the holy weapon goes out, and then he just lifts the mace in the air, and as he does, the water just lifts with his motion, and then he slams, he brings the mace down sharply, and that's when it floods.
I love it. Okay. All right. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Let me check. Are you in?
Bonus action apologize.
Shit. Oh shit. Actually,
This action heal me.
oh, no, I can't do that because I just cast a spell. Shoot, no, I cannot do anything else. So no, I'll end my turn there.
All right, Gil, you're up next.
I mean, I'm just not going to really have a choice but attack that guy, so I'm going to throw out my 2 Thunder Gauntlets.
Okay.
See what
Does
that happens.
Exit current. So 14 is going to be miss, is able to sidestep as you crash in the actual wall behind, smashing and splintering some of the actual large log poles there.
I just see one hit, my dude. All right,
So
there we
second one,
go.
26, smashing
Got him.
into the jaw, splintering it. Teeth begin to fly. Pass on Hex as well for an additional 3. Target is still alive.
This guy has lasted way too long.
All right. As a bonus action,
He's
then
even
I
the
am-
mud guy too.
Yeah.
As a bonus action, then I'm gonna cast Guardian. I'm gonna use the ability Guardian on myself, so that should give me 9 temp HP, and that'll be my turn.
Back to you. Ending turn. So we now come to one of the first rangers. The current is going to take 20 feet down as they rush through. It's going to take their entire action to attempt to save out of this effect. You actually now don't see this target because they're now invisible.
That's fine.
Being
Struggle in
inside the
peace.
darkness.
Wait, what happened?
Why did you do this? Check.
I think I accidentally clicked something. I thought something happened to me and
Well,
someone
whatever
rolled
you
for
did,
me.
you failed.
You failed
Oh,
that check.
okay.
You failed the check.
I failed
Somewhere
the strength
Wingsong
check.
fell for no reason.
The water!
You went, oh god, water.
2
I'm
strikes
scared.
improvised in the direction of you, Paz. A fist being thrown at you, and then a kick, both of which you're able to dodge out of the way. Now we come to this one who's prone, so it goes 20 feet, and then it's going to attempt to save, taking a strength save here. Against your DC, it's going to be a failure, so they maintain their prone and wasted their action attempting to get up. Again, you
Silly.
go 20 feet here. This one is going to try to get up again. Is unable to, stays prone. Crashes into the wall. It's 4 points of bludgeoning damage as the water begins to shove into the wall of the wooden palisade, just shoving them into the water, kind of choking upon the water. And they're attempting to kind of pull themselves right and get upon the wall. They're unable to do so. This one is just going to float down, see the hound, and then it's going to actually come in for a dagger strike single. Disadvantage. 12 is going to be miss, wildly kind of swinging it upright as they're floating downwards. Ending turn. It's going to bumpity bump, so they're going to go down together. So they're kind of hitting each other like bobbleheads. Then it's going to attempt to save here. It's going to be able to. Saving, and then they take the movement to get halfway up, picking themselves upright and bracing themselves against the current. Ending turn. Wingsong, you're up. Round 9.
Okay. Is the doggy just like is he? What does he look like right now? Can I see the dog?
It's really difficult. There's a lot of things in the way, I would imagine, from the bodies, but yes, you can see the wolf. The wolf is quite large, and you can see the back end, but it's dark and shadowy, and so it's a little bit of camouflage that's natural with the water current.
Does he look like he can see something there, and he's like actually looking at Trillia, and he's like, I'm gonna bite that bitch, kind of? Because I don't know how Soot has him standing.
All you know is that Soot has yelled out towards Trillia and then did not do anything on their action. So they all you know is that Soot has essentially waited. But at this distance, it's too difficult to tell what the wolf is doing.
Okay, I would have no idea Trillia's there then.
That's correct. You actually don't know that Lady Trillia is there.
I'm going to just cast Moonbeam. I have to remember how to use this spell correctly. I'm gonna upcast it to 5th level. And we're going to have it start. Shit. Fuck. Accidentally fucked it up. Sorry about that. I'm gonna have it start right there.
Okay. So the damage will be dealt at the start of their turns when they're inside, or they walk.
Oh wait,
into
shit.
it
That's
the
meant
first
to be 5th level. By the way.
time. Okay, so you're gonna upcast it to 5th level.
Yeah, so it does 5d10 damage.
Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna manually roll that 5d10 at the start of the turns.
Okay. And then I'm going to move. I'm going to use my feline agility to move 30 feet here, and then 15, and then 20 there to be like, don't worry, Vetus, I got you, man. And oh shit, I can't because that's another spell. So I won't. I'll just flank this guy with
that figure is above you.
He's still above you.
Oh wait,
That's
He's
right.
up on the
Oh.
walkway.
I'm down here so he can't shoot me.
Oh. Well then I'll stand here and I'll be
Okay.
like, I got you, man.
Just doing great. Go team.
I'll get you here soon, man.
All right, we now come to that ranger that's above, who's going to grab an arrow, seems to cast some sort of magic upon the arrow, then smash it in, and then as they're kind of falling down, they're going to take themselves down with both their legs into you, Wingsong. You should make an opposing athletics or acrobatics check.
I'm really good at acrobatics, so I'm gonna do that one.
Yeah, I've heard that about you.
Let me use a luck point real quick, guys.
It's really good.
All right, so as they do that, come swinging down, they smash into the wood as you kind of duck out of the way, holding onto Varus, almost similar to a hug as you wrap around, filling the space a little bit. And then that ranger kind of falls off the kind of rope trick that they had casted to get down. They end their turn.
You screwed up, bitch. Aha.
2 strikes coming towards you, Gilga, a short sword and a dagger. As I roll, one of which is a nat 1. Figure has slipped on the mud and has gone prone. Dagger does not hit in turn. Smashing into the wood, this one. Takes 5 points of bludgeoning damage, then attempts to save themselves, trying to stand up, and is unable. We now come to Lady Trillia. Seeing the flood playing, they seem to end their invisibility, so that they become visible, raising their hands Stop what you're doing! Stop this! Blowing their hands around, you see cackling of electricity about their hands. So they kind of begin to look
Sophie's gonna
around
hear
the
that be
water.
like, anyone out there speak Auckland? I have someone trying to yell through the water.
They do not fire the light bolt. They end their turn, thus not triggering your held action. Seem to be very frantic, holding and waving their arms around as they're bracing against the water, and they also get shoved by the water even though they saved. So they're kind of taken aback by it, and they fall prone.
Never mind. If she's letting herself be forcibly moved, then the hound doesn't get the attack opportunity.
All right.
I'm gonna misty step. Am I gonna have to, if I misty step still within the water, do I have to save again?
You will, yeah, because you will not have even footing when you come back. You do not.
Okay, what if
you
I
do
just
not,
physically move?
If you physically move, it's difficult terrain, so you move at half movement, but you will not need to make another check.
Okay.
You'd have to burn your action to dash if you want to make it all the way to where she is.
But you're pretty strong.
I'm pretty strong.
Yeah, you got that
Yes,
strength.
you are.
All right, I'm scared. For worst case, I use my movement to stand up when I get there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna misty step. Usability.
This prone condition is a little bit different, just FYI, so you can't use half your movement speed to stand up as the rules that I'm declaring for this. So because of the current, you can't actually get up. So the idea is that when you misty step there, you're then going to have uneven footing, and then you're going to get bashed by that.
And I will then have to roll.
The strength
Yeah.
saving throw needs to be met in order to stand up.
Got it.
So what these rangers are doing is they're actually making a strength saving throw, just so they can use half of their movement speed to stand up. They have to expend their action to do that.
Yeah, you would have to make the throw because you'd be entering it in a different way, and potentially getting knocked over again. That's just fine.
Okay. Bracing yourself against
I
the water,
did
you see them being shoved,
Yes.
kind of grabbing themselves to the wooden poles as the water is thrashing them about.
Fuck you guys. And I hopped over here. It would appear that I'm not immediately hit with lightning. So,
And you did hear what Soot said as well as what she said, so.
yeah. She didn't say, I unequivocally surrender. I'm going to stop being antagonistic. Everything is over now. Please don't kill me. She just yelled some things and I saw some lightning. Genuinely
Shield.
don't fully...
She yelled,
Sorry, what did she
"Stop!
say?
Stop this right fucking now!" And she just
Right.
literally got carried with the water.
Alright, it still doesn't seem like I unequivocally surrender. Alright, well, that wasn't exactly I'm sorry and I'm gonna stop, so... Just gonna hit her.
30 hits. Alright. As you strike down, you deal 16, which is like 14 points of damage as the fire seems to be resisted. As magical runes upon the creature begin to glow.
I thought I rolled it twice. I only see it once, so I will roll it again. Did I roll it twice or did I roll it
You
once?
had advantage because the target's prone.
Got it. That's why I saw it twice.
Frost once more. 28 hits. 22 out of the 26 damage is dealt. She comes slashing once more. Magical runes of lighting as they're thrashing their body. You see this purplish blood beginning to pour, filling the water. As it does, it's taken by the current. Enough! Enough!
I'm gonna hold... Oh no, I don't have a... I don't
You
have...
use your action
yeah, I
to
don't
attack
have-
her.
I'm gonna hold out my sword. Obviously, I can't do anything with it in a mechanical sense, but I'm gonna hold out my sword and just be like, "Do you surrender?" Except it's really loud, so I yelled it. Just when it's like really loud and you're talking louder than you should.
You know, in
just-
between the gallons of water going
Yeah.
down, swallowing the gallons of water.
She's like being buffeted, and I'm just like, do you surrender or not?
Really? Yeah. Like, say it. Hey, just say it.
Just say surrender. That's me. Oh wait, no, I can't drink a potion, right? Because I did Misty Step.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
Correct.
I'm just never gonna heal. It's fine. It's
Right,
fine.
2 arrows towards you, one of which is a net 20 arrow, so that's going to hit you. You take a total of 13 points of piercing damage as the arrow thugs into your back right shoulder with a large, towards the weak spot of your armor. Ending turn. This one's shoved down 20 and then taking the save to stand up. And is unable to do so. Suit.
Hearing that she is more or less giving up,
Who could
but
say?
I mean, Naya, she quite literally had the opportunity to just lightning bolt somebody, but she didn't, and then let herself get swept downstream. But the fact that there's still people shooting at Nair, Such is gonna call out, lay down your weapons, otherwise we will kill everyone here.
Yeah, I feel like if no one is gonna
Oh, that's
stop
not
shooting
accept-
me, they haven't surrendered. That's a dragon.
And I'm just gonna hop down from here and just kind of walk over this way.
Like how it's coming from something the size of a shoe.
The cat murder you.
Well, I am in my human form at the moment.
Yeah, I know.
You're still
You-
a foot tall.
You're still
Yeah,
little.
you're
Are
still-
you
yeah.
still? Yeah, you're still small, right?
I am still a foot and a half tall.
From something from a tiny
Shoe.
human that can sleep in a shoe.
Just like, baby, we're gonna kill you.
Anything
Helmet
else?
of the chip.
And,
Hey, is that-
my hound of ill omen, I'm gonna just have it run over to Trillia and just have it grapple her. Or attempt to grapple her, whether or not she's going to allow it.
Okay, so I'll have it be underneath the walkway there, and then as you kind of fight on, they're thrashing about. You're unclear if I need you to make a check. So it's unclear if they're attempting to stop the grapple, or if it's really just they hate water, and that they are violently thrashing around. Seems as though as
So it's
you
okay.
grab on, and they are grappled.
And I will once again hold my action for a firebolt to fire off at anybody who continues fighting.
Okay, I like it. Very sharp.
I'm gonna stab the man that tried to kick Soot, and that has been shooting
mean-
me.
Wing song.
Yeah, weak song.
All right, so that's going to trigger your held action suit. Anyone? You said anyone. So fire, firebolt, and Barret's. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm
That would
kidding.
be
It's okay.
so mean.
I like it. I like it.
That would not go well if he
Oh.
suddenly shot one of his teammates.
Oh,
Held
yeah, no,
action,
'cause-
backfire.
See, because that's the funny part is like if you would actually force that, I'm pretty sure I would actually knock Varys out.
No, most likely.
You
Okay.
couldn't hit him.
My modifier is high enough. I would hit Varys with his 18 AC.
2 3s. I have a 20 AC.
Yeah,
Oh, you
got
have 20 AC.
Okay, so
Okay, I mean-
16 is the first strike from you with the Scimitar, 14 points slashing damage. I also need sneak attack from you for that first strike because you are in melee range with Wings On, which is going to be
Nice.
sneak attack. And then also, I believe your Crimson Right is still active.
It is.
All the damage.
I did this thinking strategically.
And there's the double sixes.
Oh,
Whoa!
Sneak eye.
26 there. That's all the damage I need. Don't need to roll your lightning. That's going to be enough to
Wow,
take
you
them
kill a
out.
guy
So
in
your
one turn.
first strike coming across
My
the
first strike
Scimitar,
killed him. Okay.
you slice into the arm, cleaving it off, and then into the body towards the heart. They kind of brace it as the blade sits into them. You see blood coming down, looks towards you with these sunken eyes. As they begin to die, the blackness of their eyes begins to retract, and you see a very innocent wood elf. And as they look at you, They're following. I love them. And they just stop moving, stop breathing.
I'm not paying attention. I'm not paying attention to what's happening behind me. I don't even notice
That
them.
is my hero. You saved
will-
me.
I will whisper in Elvish, die in peace.
Diane P.
Wow.
Like a true blood hunter.
And then, yeah. And then I will,
You're like, it's Sylvan hasta la vista, baby.
yeah, jump. I will use my bonus action to dash and climb up on the wall.
Okay.
Goodbye, my hero.
No H passes over here. I pulled my knife out of the guy too, and then throw my dragon knife at this man.
Okay.
No.
Yes.
I'm gonna take your kill from you.
You son of a bitch.
24.
Yeah.
So you see
Do
Bear
it.
climbing the wall, perching
Kill
up,
him
taking
over
the
the
dagger,
wall.
bam, throwing it down. You see into the top, down of the head with a large thump. The dagger just pierces into the head, into the brain, and the target topples
Son
down
of a bitch.
into the wall, dead, slightly.
And
Just
then I'm
kill
just gonna
him.
jump
Just
down
kill him.
and grab the dagger out. Flip your hands off.
Hasn't you just kill him?
That'll be my turn.
All right, that's it. Paz, you're up.
Well, I don't know what to do with life.
His best friend has stolen yet another kill from him.
I don't care about that.
You can always
Look
get
at
that kill back. Go
I'm
for his
gonna
heart
have-
again.
He is near death. I can't stun him.
What have you? What have you?
Uh,
He can always go for his heart again.
I'll take 10 feet and climb up to the top of the wall.
Okay.
And then what I will do is 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm just going to kind of skirt up against the top of the wall.
Do a little tightrope
And-
technique.
Do I have... can I see Lady Trillia?
You cannot. Lady Shirley is actually underneath. Someone put a -1 because they're technically underneath
she's
that
under.
walkway.
Okay. Huh.
But you can see Nyera just holding
You
a
can
blade
see
out towards
Nair
her.
holding a blade out towards something underneath the walkway.
No, that's cheap. I'm gonna target this guy standing up.
Things of a thrown nature. Go.
Indeed.
I'm literally just picturing Paz like Naru running like on the wall.
I know, right? That's
Stand it up,
exactly
bud.
what I imagined.
You got nice little feet.
Alright, 20 is going to connect. Max damage, 9 points of pierce damage. He thunks into the shoulder.
Oh, it's so cute.
I've wanted to kill that guy. I'll settle for you.
23 flies in, 6 points of pierce damage towards the chest.
And then I think another 10 feet. I'm gonna think another 10 feet up, and then I'm just going to turn there.
Okay. Alright, go ahead and roll damage. And
5d10.
I'm gonna take it for both of them because their turns are right after each other. So go ahead and roll 5d10, please. 2 saves.
That's some damage.
Alright, they're both gonna fail. 27 points of radiant damage is dealt. As they are inside of the moonbeam. The first one is going to move 20 feet, but it is going to be half towards 10 because of the moonbeam's difficult terrain already imposing. So there's a slowness effect that is going to be imposed by the moonbeam with the currents of the water in that space. It's like slowed down and then increases right as we go through. And then it's going to make a save to attempt to get up. Is unable to and ends the turn. Now come to the next one. Damage already dealt. It's going to be a similar fashion. Very true. Another strength saving throw here to be able to get up. And that is going to be a failure as well. Ending turn. This one is going to move and see you pass on the wall. Pulling up. Begins to fire 2 arrows. Triggering your held suit. You want to fire a firebolt
Yep.
at that one.
Feels like we're not surrendering if we're still shooting.
Well, the Rangers at least aren't surrendering. Lady
Both
Trillia
arrows
might
are
be.
missing.
That's fair. She's
Flying
she's
around.
wet.
As you're able to dodge both those arrows, none of them connect. Firebolt firing off. 21 hits, smashing in center chest. 9 points of fire damage dealt, splintering some of the black cloth of the robe into little tattered fragments. That's going to be the end of their turn. Thothig, you're up next.
Alright. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of standing water here and everything else. Time to ever to do the electric slide. I'm just gonna next, continue to control water to have it all flow faster in the direction it's already flowing.
Okay.
So
you're
east
going
to west.
Okay, so you're going to increase the flow in the direction, bashing them into the wall. Okay, I'm going to twice that current to 40 feet now.
Okay.
Any movement from you at all?
I'm looking at what I'm trying to see.
Come on over. Fun. It's great.
It's a wave pool.
Come on
All
over.
you gotta
Problem
do
is
is jump in
first
this
I
area.
would really like to heal. Got further away from. Oh nope, maybe we're still okay.
You can always hit me.
You can hit me. Listen here. I know I'm in
This
the.
has no clue
here.
where Thothig is right now.
Yeah, I don't even know. I still don't know if he actually made it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing goes
Yeah.
for Gilgon. They just
Yeah.
Haven't
makes
seen
sense.
either of
We're
them.
all just in the back, just chilling right now.
I saw some water. I was like, whoa,
Yeah. Whoa, water.
whoa, that's weird.
A new development has happened.
That's crazy.
I gotta check some here if I can do
Did you
this.
guys see that? That was wild.
That was some crazy water, man.
Okay, yeah, it's an action. So okay, good. So doing the flow is an action. Then we will bonus action on Naira.
Yeah.
Get some HP back, girl.
Thank you.
I just
Yeah,
heard
well.
God right now.
Oh, that good
15,
heal.
15 coming back towards you, Nair.
Thanks. I will take it. I will take it right to the bank.
You are welcome.
Went from near death back to badly wounded. Deal.
And
Absolutely.
I ended turn there. Gil goes up.
Okay, Gilga, you're up.
Alright. I want to attack this bad boy here. Hopefully, something good happens. There,
Roll
advantage.
24 hits as you come top down, smashing into their center legs towards the kneecap. You're kind of shatter, attacking in 2 points of necrotic damage. They yell outwards, "Ah! Oh, enough! Enough!"
You guys keep saying that and you keep hitting.
I mean, I'm going to still attack. Why not?
Okay.
I feel like we've
46.
come so far into the point where we're like, you know what? Surrenders aren't always binding. We're just gonna kill him. You can't. You can't hit us when you're dead.
10
They are
points of
malleable
damage.
conditions.
Yeah.
As
He's
you
in a blood
take-
rage.
As you take them to 1 HP. Smash into their center head. They're delirious. They're sidestepping. They're moving about. They're just almost unconscious in a prone state, but they're not kind of writhing around, bleeding profusely from the wounds they've sustained.
I mean, that's all I'm going to do. He's going to beat the crap out of it and end it.
Alright, please roll 5d10 for me.
Okay, wait, me?
Yeah.
Oh
Yep,
yeah, the other guy
guys-
hasn't moved yet.
no,
Well, he got rushed into it,
shoved
yeah.
in. He got the guy who was in the darkness originally got
Oh, I
shoved into it.
didn't
Don't
realize.
forget, you can move Moonbeam too.
Well, yeah, but I can't. It's not my turn
We
yet.
haven't got
Yeah,
I
that
know.
yet.
I'm just reminding you. It's a friendly reminder. That's all it is.
Oh shit!
Friendly reminder.
Damn.
Bad
Okay.
damage.
I mean, reminder, he's dead.
Yeah.
What's
Look
your
how
DC?
much-
It's I believe it's it is 17.
Yeah, 17.
17? Okay, it takes 40 points of radiant damage.
Ooh.
So you
I
start
don't
to pull
do a lot of
into the beam.
damage.
They're going to move an additional 5 feet. I'm going to roll a save for them to be able to get up here.
I don't do a lot of damage. I'm gonna
They're
throw
unable to
mine.
get up. So now getting collected. The moonbeam is slowed down. They want to go further, but they can't as they're kind of slowed down by that. And now we're going to come to the top of round 10. And before we do that, Gargles grabbed by the wolf. You hear Lady Shirley, "Enough! Ceasefire! Ceasefire! I can't swim! I can't swim!"
Say so.
Oh.
Okay.
Do they stop?
My question to you all now is: are you all continuing combat?
If I would stop combat if they're surrendering. So if they seem like they're surrendering, then yeah.
Yeah.
So do
Yeah.
one.
I'm not a murderer, man.
I mean, they
Yeah.
kept firing before, so if
All-
they
I was
All
trying to be a
firing-
murderer.
All I need to know is anybody taking combat actions upon hearing Lady Trillia's scream, cease fire? Can't swim. Can't swim.
I'm watching the Rangers, ready to throw another firebolt if they continue firing, but if they're not going to fire at us, I'm not going to fire at them. I'll have my Hound of Ill Omen lift her up out of the water.
Okay. So I think
Would
really,
I care?
Gilger, yeah, this comes to you. I think you're because you're got this literally almost dead individual in front of you.
I know, I know, and I'm sort of like far back from everyone, so that's why I'm wondering, like, would I technically be hearing this, or would I just beat the shit out of this guy, then run out and be like, "I'm ready for more," and then see this happen?
Be like,
Hey,
Passive
only fought,
perception. Your passive perception is 16. With the flow of water, it can provide some sort of camouflage. But remember, water actually has an opposite effect to sound, unless it has a strong enough current. The sound itself is stopping that. So
Yeah,
it
so I probably wouldn't even hear it. All
It's
right.
really up to you. I mean, this is how you want to interpret it. If the rush
All
of
right.
water is enough that you can't hear it, then you would continue.
I'm not gonna necessarily kill him, but I'm probably gonna knock him unconscious, just
Okay.
because I got opt out into that. So I'll probably just have him in a bloody state, beat him to a pulp, and then run out and start yelling after, "I'm ready to fight!" and then see that everything's over. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Maybe
So
over.
Varys and Paz, what do you both do?
Varys would probably take a breather outside the wall for a bit, anyways.
Okay.
Just needs a smoke. It's been a lot.
Paz, are
So
you
if he
continuing
hears
to-
stop fire, then
No, she gave up.
Um,
She screamed mercy. I'm just going to hop down on the other. I'm just going to move up and stay on top of the wall. I don't
Okay.
want to be down the raging torrent. That's taller than me.
Are we ending combat?
I'm ending combat then. Yep.
Okay, I'll go ahead and drop Moonbeam so it doesn't kill them.
Eric's will. Oh yeah, right. Sorry, Thothing will drop control water.
All right, I'm gonna still knock the guy unconscious and then run out.
Dick move.
Ah!
With that being
you-
said, once 6 more seconds have passed, the reduce that's on soot finally dissipates. Because it would have dissipated at round 11.
Do you drop darkness?
Yes, I would drop darkness as well.
I'm over by Trillia. I haven't put my sword away, but I'm not making any kind of move.
Well, they're currently grappled, and the flood of water is still subsiding. It's a slow process. So
Oh no, I just meant in general.
I could get
This
my
is
kill back
exciting.
right now.
and you're
I,
reducing.
I
We
don't- I don't
actually
feel like
didn't-
I'm actively doing something right now. I'm just saying.
This is our first time
Breathing
not
heavily.
killing them despite them surrendering. Guys,
Oh, the night's still young.
please don't
And the
kill
day is still
murderer.
here. I don't know. I lost all sense of time. It's all day.
So are we gonna murder them accidentally again?
I don't intend to, but there is a dragon I don't want to be out here for.
I would prefer it if we didn't.
Trillia, you got a rock? Do you have a rock?
Yeah, once the flood has subsided enough,
Yeah,
I'm
once
gonna
once we're all
start
done with the heavy breathing, I'd like to know about this rock.
jump across and
Gilga, come over here.
approach Trillia.
Gilga's here.
No,
Gil-
you just hear me yelling initially. And I'm
Gilga.
like, wait,
Gilga,
it's over?
allegedly they surrendered. Can you come here with the rock? Come here.
Oh, yeah. I'll bring the rock.
Great.
All right. You're
Hey, Trillia. I know. It's a lot.
Wow.
It's a lot. If we let the dog let you go, does the surrender hold?
See, the Rangers are now beginning to stand up from the water effects. So now they're getting themselves upright. They're shoved into the walls. They begin to stand up.
If we let the dog let you go, does the surrender hold?
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
The water's gone. The water's gone. It's going on over there.
In through the nose, out through the
Where
mouth.
I can't swim.
You're not. It's good. There's no more.
I-
It's good.
I'm gonna have the dog
God.
literally like pick her up and set her standing, but still like holding. It's still like grabbed onto her robes.
Get over, man. What are you?
Nope. That's our surrender dog. You either surrendered and you're chill, or the water comes back.
See the Lady Trilly begins to sing to the hound as the hound itself begins to change shape as the shadows begin to move about it. Ooh, silly
Ma'am.
one.
Ma'am, I'm gonna feel
Your
really
wolf
bad if I
lets go
stab you.
without your control.
All right.
Well, Rangers! Yeah. You did well.
Did they?
You killed a good amount of your own rangers.
Sees the Rangers begin to walk off and just gather themselves. Seems to be almost tending to the wounds at this point. A lot of them confused and bewildered as why it's not fight.
This was a drill.
This was a practice run. Yeah, come, I'll make you tea. Come.
I'm so done with this.
Wait, we're having tea now?
I'm not. We're not.
I don't-
Having- Last time pie was gross, so no. But we do need to go over there.
Oh.
Trilly just moves off, pushing past you. And
Nada, you go first. You're bigger and scarier.
I know.
Can I dispel my wolf?
Okay.
I'm just gonna like take a couple steps, like
Oh.
that.
I
Was,
don't know which way is in, but I'm inside now.
This is it.
That was a very sudden turn.
Gilgo, come here.
I'm coming. I just a little nervous, that's all right?
Spare this lesson.
I want to be front row seat to tea taste test.
I like tea.
As you begin to make your way, the Rangers healing themselves, get some wounds healed, and they begin to pull out small satchels, healer kits, and they begin to tend to their own wounds as they begin to take their own postings on the walkways and begin to discuss about themselves what they need to do and who needs to head down.
So weird.
Some of them begin to move past you, walking underneath, disappearing into the depths underneath the structure.
Hey, get no. Oh. Damn, he's already disappeared.
Others move over by the water here, where the fire is happening up the wall, and they begin to work together as trios here, and they begin to chant in Sylvan and Elvish, and begin to manipulate the water and attempt to throw it upon the wall, and slowly and surely they begin to put the fire out.
Is Varys and Thothic staying back, or
Yeah, I am.
you're staying back?
Nah, Thofig will come up. He'll join.
Let's go look below.
How do you like your tea? Nice and sweet? Or is it nice and spicy?
I like mine, you know, like sweet, like apple pie.
I'm just gonna kind of take a seat on this bench and just sit there quietly staring at Trillia. Well, I say staring, my eyes are closed, so.
Sees Lady Trillia is just working upon a metallic stove. I'm going to give a description of what this space looks like now that you're inside. So, as you come inside, seems to be a small bedroom chamber of some kind. Metallic stove sits along the southern wall with a kettle that is starting to whistle as they navigate to and from different herbs and remedies and jars of clay upon a shelving nearby in a cupboard, and begin to pull out these various knickknacks and random certain things, and sure enough, making tea. See a wardrobe. Some clothes, there's some books, there's a bed, right? It's very plain, very simple. There's no art decor about the space, and the crude chiseled walls of this interior of this rock seem to have the similar runes that are attached or a part of Lady Trillia's body, and as well as the bonework that dangles from the wrists and the hands.
Do I see the rock?
Takes the knife and begins to chop up some herbs.
We lo-
Gone and returned. Do I see? Can I? It can be a roll, but do I see the rock that we're looking for?
Passively, you do not. You can make a perception check if you like.
I'm gonna make a perception check.
Could I look at this tea set and just like inspect it, see if it looks weird as fuck? Sussy Baka tea set.
Seems to be a copper
Sassy
kettle
Baka.
with some golden trim and accents, pulling out these clay mugs that seem to be handmade themselves. There's speedy runes. The ingredients are rather dry herbs that have been preserved. You can see from the ceiling of the structure, there's some of which have been dangled down from the supports of some of the wooden beams that align that to brace the stone from kind of caving in on itself. And there's a mixture of different herbs. There's flowers that have been dried, there's grasses, there's roots, and other sorts of things in the jars and collected and spun. There's nothing in here current from your perspective that seems to be poisonous or toxic in the actual vegetation. The perception of 19 to begin to look about the space, looking for the stone. You don't see it.
Excuse me, Lady Trillia.
Yes.
Yeah, this has been so wild, and tea would be appreciated. I'm sure you're just as exhausted as we are. It's been wild. Do you have a rock that looks like? Can I elbow Gilga?
Well, lady, I live in a rock. What are you saying?
Gilga.
Not every day you have the son of Osiris come here for tea. Ooh.
Yeah.
Sits down in
I'm
the chair,
assuming that's it.
pouring in different clay mugs, begins to hand them to you as they sit down in the chair, reaching up towards you. Drink, drink, drink.
I'm not drinking, so I'm just gonna look at Naira just see what she does.
I'll sniff the tea and like kind of look at it. Does it look safe?
Medicine check.
Okay.
Get your rock out.
I'm taking my rock out, but I'm not giving you my
Did it
rock,
roll?
all right?
No.
Yeah, medicine check as a roll if you're going to check to see if it's safe.
Oh, I think I need to refresh real quick because my internet went out for like a second. So
Yeah, you need to
Just-
refresh if your internet goes out. You'll see the screen like it's normal, but nothing is really changing.
okay. I've refreshed. I will do that medicine check.
14. It's slightly spicy. There's a hit of honey into it as well. They pulled out a jar and trickled some in there, and to your knowledge, it seems to be safe. So,
I
Okay.
think Naira's just done. She's like, this is just weird. Everything's weird. I don't know who I can trust. I don't know who I can't trust. And we're still not in possession of this damn rock. And I think she's gonna drink it.
I'll take a little like sip as well of the tea.
I'm like, if this kills me, it will be. We're here now.
tastes like root beer,
It's
Oh
like, what?
shit. Root beer.
Okay.
root beer and anise.
Oh,
What's
that's
anise?
classy.
I heard it. I heard anus too. I heard anus too. I was like, what?
Oh my god. Just tastes like licorice and root
Okay.
beer, guys.
Yeah.
So, you know my father?
Oh, yes, I do indeed. I know Osiris. Lovely fellow. You have to meet them. So sad you didn't get to grow up like a normal boy.
Really depends on the perspective, but as we said, do you have the Black Essence Stone?
Oh, who's what?
Hold it up, Goga. Hold it up.
The stone that matches his stone?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring the stone up to her eyes and she's like, yeah, right here.
She goes to grab it.
Nope, 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 nope.
Don't you want me to see it? What? What is this?
Yeah, okay. We just tried to kill each other before, so I don't know what you're going to try to do. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's very difficult to do. You see the hands begin to twinkle as the runes of the place begins to alight. You see them begin to dramatically recover their hit points.
Oh,
I'm sorry, are we sharing that special gift?
No, only for me, darling. Only for me.
That's fine. We're locked in a box. Just
Does
remember
this
that.
tea have any properties? Wink, wink.
No.
Thothic, can
That's
you-
lame. That's lame. It tastes
Sorry, what
good
was the
though.
question?
Hmm?
Sounded like someone was asking me something.
I said, Thothic, can I get a hit, actually? Can I get the page paint?
Oh, okay, alright.
Can Varus get a hit of HP maybe?
He's way
Varus
off.
is not
He's
here.
way off on his own.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is taking some me time. This has been a lot of humaning.
My name, before we get through your stone, my name is Lady Trillia. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
yeah, we know.
Nice
You
to
know
meet
what?
you.
Your name.
You know my name?
You know, yeah.
Oh
Good.
my God.
And don't you forget it, Yum Yum. So,
It's just
That-
call us Yum
just
Yums.
stone.
you, just you, just you.
Yeah.
I believe I might have seen it, and I might have it, but I don't have it anymore.
Does she sound like she's a lying bitch?
Yeah, let's say insight check.
Yeah.
She does sounds like one.
But I'm ever so curious. Now that I see this, it is not something that I sense in all of you. Quite ridiculous.
What, you mean the darkness?
No,
What do you
no,
mean in
dear.
all of
No.
us?
There seems to be an awful familiar fragment of some magic in all of you.
It's just
Is it the fact I can cast magic and most of us can?
No,
No, it's I think it's referring to
it's
the runes we got from the beholder. Yeah,
We're
just
not
tell-
talking.
The what?
No,
Well,
shoot.
We're
what
not.
are you saying, Nathan?
Nothing. You know what? You know what? I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry.
So,
Goodbye.
could you please ask
Retcon that one real quick.
But can I get my insight check on what she said?
Yeah,
About
you
not
can
having it.
roll insight.
Yeah.
I'm taking it as we
Okay.
go. Taking it as we go.
Okay.
Bad insight. Can't tell.
19!
well, more coming. One more coming.
Did mine work?
I rarely do these checks.
I do not have an insight from you there.
Okay, maybe I need to refresh.
Did your internet go out too?
I don't think so, but it's not respecting my desire to roll a dice.
It's not respecting
You
your
have
authority.
rolled too many insights on my foundries.
No.
Oh,
No,
You
shit.
shall
You-
roll no more.
Just
You
accept
shall
that you know
wish
nothing.
to know their emotions.
Let's see if I can't know anything at all. Load.
But don't we all have different colors? Don't we know that already? We're stones.
No,
Yes, we know that we all
She's
have.
not telling us
different-
anything we know. We're not. Oh, and see, it was bad. It wasn't worth it.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, we already know this. This is a new information.
she's a tutorial person that
So an
got
insight
left
of a
behind.
10, the only two, Wingsong and Tothig, you both from the body language, it's very exaggerant, right? They're kind of moving and they're cackling and they're
Exaggerated, yeah.
laughing and they're moving their eyes around. But they seem to have a tick where they tap their nails upon the table. It seems to be kind of catching on. Perhaps that they are lying about the stone, but there is an underlying with the inside of 19 that they are deathly afraid about telling you the truth.
Julia, we know you have the stone. We confirmed it ourselves, so I would rather we not play these games unless you really want Grugash to come here.
That's not the roar I wanted. That's the roar I wanted.
Speaking of,
Or coming closer, please.
Look, you step in when I hear the roar.
Rugash is gonna come here anyways. There are ways that Rugash has to see through this marsh, and this is one of these places. It also senses you. You are very interlinked to this place.
Great, great, great. Give us the rock, please. We stopped with the water and the stone.
Listen to me. Not
I
yet.
know. It feels like stalling.
Underneath is my dungeon.
Okay.
And in my treasury room, there was something that seems to share the same magic I sense in all of you. Now, I love your brother, Ogora, but He's a crazy bastard, that one. And if he'll eat me. You see, I don't like to be ate. The story goes. I want to tell you my story. Will you all listen?
Is this stalling?
I mean, I don't
Yeah.
think we have a choice, but yeah, I like to inside check the dungeon thing. I don't think it's the fucking truth.
Paz, are you
What, that
going
she has a
downstairs?
dungeon?
No,
Paz,
like
are
that dungeon has the
Yeah.
energy. I feel like this is a trap. Like, why is
Paz, are
she
you
throwing us
going
in
down?
Rillos?
Paz, are you going down the stairs?
Pez, are you alive?
Yeah.
Are you going down the stairs?
I'm gonna be looking down at first.
Okay, so as you look down, it seems to descend down into the darkness, but you do see candlelight and torchlight kind of shining in that space, and it seems to bounce out. And so you imagine that just underneath the actual structure, the dungeon begins to start. Corridor, ceiling height of roughly 7 feet or so, practically darkened granite stone.
Yeah, why not?
Whilst we're doing this, I'll go ahead and use my spell refueling ring to get back a spell slot. Because I want a spell slot back.
As I
And
should
we
have pulled
walk
you
and
to
talk.
scene.
Yep.
So, spell refueling the ring as you pump through. I'm just going to give you a description paths as you begin to pass down. It seems as they descend, the candlelight and torchlight embraces you. You see your figures are talking and they're actually laughing, and they can be heard to the east. Coming fully down the stairs now, you observe humanoids sitting at long rectangular wooden tables, eating, laughing. They seem to be the same rangers. They actually have their hoods down now, showing the pointy ears and elvish-like features. It seems that there's cups and clatterings coming from the south, and there's also other noises coming from the east, the south, and the northwest. Do the best I can, swapping back and forth.
She said dungeon. I thought she'd mean like a small dungeon, not like an entire keep.
Are you coming back up?
No.
Okay. I'll try to do the best I can, swapping back and forth. I can't see both of the things, so just FYI. Okay, so you see as insight of a 10 and an 8, so you're trying to see, are they just trying to buy time?
Oh yeah, wait, I wanted that one. Sorry.
Yeah, so insight of a 10 and 8 to see if they have time.
The 10 was from the last
The
time
10
she
was from the
incited.
last one. Okay, so Gil got 8 and then a nat 20 for the insight if they're trying to buy time. Okay,
Tell me.
so
Sick of this shit.
it is not just to buy time, it seems. It seems also they want to have Grugesh come here, but not for the intent of harming you or maybe whatever. They seem to want to conceal you, show you whatever it is that's in the treasury. They also want to tell you their story because then it would make sense as to why they want to talk with you.
I drink my tea. Go on.
I do drink my tea.
I cannot hit it back.
Loudly, slip, like...
My studies focused on the upbringing of dark spirits from the primal magic that is inherent within the very redwoods that are now the marshes. I was chased from the Feywild by Antrean Guard and the Crystalline Forest for crimes against the creatures within. Nothing that I thought I did wrong, but those damn Fairleon, they are infested. And so what? I might have killed a squirrel or two, maybe a badger, but this is beyond the point. My escape led me to traverse to the prime material plane. Stayed within the redwoods. And close to the congruence. Because I wanted to return once my studies proved fruitful. After this whole debacle with the congruence to the Shadowfell, I could no longer go back home. I could not return back to the Feywild. Rather odd and, well, problematic situation. Instead of dwelling on my misfortune, I turned it into my advantage. The shadows and entities that emerged were easily wieldable, and I put many to my side. Acquaintances of my kind came flocking to learn and serve and survive. We formed a new coven, and we fought against the Salinar matriarch known as Kalina, and other opposing covens that were gaining more undead and power. when Grugash emerged and promised power for the slaying of my sisters, I did so. Willingly might be a word. I felt the might and the weight, looks towards you, Torgrath, of Grugash. You would do whatever you needed to survive, yes? After all, my sisters would be dead anyways. I had not done anything. I kept their spirits safe. They're in that chest over there, right by you. Points towards you.
Don't.
It looks so cool now.
Traversing into the Shadowfell, I met Grugash's dada, Orson. Was impressed with me. The innate magic that I could wield, my abilities, promised me territory in the Shadowfell, filled with as many servants as I wanted, and a home in the Fortress of Torment to do with as I pleased. In exchange, all I needed to do was take orders from Grugash and help spread the influence for 100 years or so. Looks around. I imagine you can understand my frustrations. Yes? I was given some piece of shit wooden fort and this fucking rock to live in. Yes, you can see why that would be problematic.
That's fair. That's fair.
So I've been waiting for years and years and waiting for my time to get my place at this Fortress of Torment, which, albeit is not very great, but I can make do. A little bit of decor there. Maybe something over there. You know what I'm saying. Damn Ifrai. Those rangers just wouldn't let me live in peace. They came and attacked. And, well, I had to kill them. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I tried to convince them, but they're very, purposeful.
Insight, please.
Many of them that I killed are actually the rangers you see before you.
You just bring them back?
Are you a necromancer?
16, 18. Seems that having to kill them, they don't take pleasure in killing. That is very clear. They would rather experiment with magic and tend to their studies, which seems to be just dark spirits and other sorts of things in the primal magic world. The rangers, in their minds, through your insights, they seem to be truthful. They're not showing the common tics. They also, continuing their exaverage, they haven't really missed a beat through the conversation. One of the things that you're able to catch up on is that the actual bringing back of the Rangers is not their doing. So they might have had a play in saying, let's just do this and we could use them. But it was not them specifically, which is what you're finding is the tick of a lie, because they basically said they did. So, here we are at my shit fort with my rangers.
Sure.
Yeah.
The shardy
Now.
short.
Begin to hear the soft sound of wings flying in.
He's coming.
Yes, he is.
Indeed. So, this is what you'll come with me. All right? Come. You'll go into my dungeon. You'll hide down there. I think your friend already went down there. Where'd that little one go? Yeah, it's me. Anyways, go down there. All right? I'll talk to Grugash. It'll be fine. We'll settle that big black dragon down. And I will show you what I have in store for you.
Okay,
All right,
Mom.
fair enough. I don't want to talk to a dragon.
All right. Out. Get.
Just
A
saying,
fellow
Mom-
scholar like myself.
Wait.
Mommy,
So-
sorry, mommy.
Sorry, Mom.
Go.
All right, deal.
Go ahead. I mean,
I'm trying to figure out if I do want to go or if I want to stay and talk to
No,
Grugash.
come, for God's sake, come with us.
shove
Wait.
Nayara down the stairs.
Wait, so will your brother be mad if he doesn't see you?
Well,
He doesn't expect them here.
I'm pretty sure he knows I'm here, so wouldn't it be more problematic if I hide from him? In this situation, showing that we have come to an agreement would probably be better for you, because if I am hidden, Grugash might take his fury out on you, no?
Are you mimicking me?
I don't know. I just suddenly turned into that.
We're going into
Yeah.
a great. I like the accent. I think it's cool.
It's wild that it's just developed out of nowhere.
I don't know. I can play. Don't worry. It'll be fine. You could be here or not. Your call. I don't want to cause any more problems. So okay.
Neither. I gotta remember the fucking accent. Give me a second.
Certainly not Wing
Can
Song.
you do something different?
Just do your best. I mean, I honestly, if you want to talk normally, and then when it comes to
Yeah.
accent, comes to you, it comes to you. But I wouldn't feel feel pressured by it at all. I slip out of Lady Trilly's accent like 7 different times, so
Oh yeah, I know. It's like
it's really hard.
it is really hard, but I want to get into that.
Eventually, you just get used to doing the accent, man.
I know. Just
Was there? Wait, did you do an accent for Sit?
there's the soft-spoken Cert that you guys all know, which is his true voice, at least in his current form, and then there is the accent that I used when I spoke to Grugash that I am currently trying to mimic, because that is like the regal accent I am trying to use
Got it.
to
And then there's his meow.
and to give off like the whole I
Yeah.
am the prince facade.
Gotcha.
I do believe that it is best that I stay and talk with Grugash with you. So I will stay above. My companions can go down.
Good. All right.
Do you need followers? Didn't you say you have
Won't they-
followers?
But won't he question where your
Oh,
companions
servants or
are?
slaves in a minute.
Yeah. So wait. So shouldn't a couple of us stay behind?
He's gonna
And-
question where we are.
No, let's just go in the hole. Come on, let's just
It's
go in the
coming.
hole.
Come on.
Let's just go in the hole, and we'll leave Soot for his brother. Let's just go in the hole.
Yeah,
Shuts the door.
he.
Okay,
Kind
that
of
works.
wooden. It's really kind of like a stacked wooden, right? If you have like wooden poles, right, and they kind of crisscross over, weaved, right? It's like a woven door, and it shuts off on a hinge. It's really all that is that stops. There's no lock or anything. It seems like on it. Kind of pulling to the rest of you begin to kind of clamber down. So we're actually going to activate that scene. I'm going to pull your tokens down here.
As is just hanging out and drinking.
I'm gonna kind of just like put my hand over
started another cult.
my other hand and kind of like twist the spell refueling ring that Gilga gave me as I burn a 3rd level spell slot for 3 sorcery points and then use the spell refueling ring to get that spell slot back.
Okay. And then Varys, what are you doing? Because you didn't
So
go
he's
in.
gonna-
You just
yeah.
been hanging out.
I'm gonna be like hiding underneath this, just kind of like starting to break off arrows and mend my own wounds.
Okay. I need you to make a stealth check then.
I wonder if he'll make it.
I don't know, that plus 12 is plus 14 is pretty
30. I don't think that's enough.
Rolled so high, he changed the scene. That was good.
All right. Let's get you pulled to scene. Make sure I have the rope tokens down. There's okay. So
Can I ask you a question real quick?
yeah, what's up?
So, all of the people related to Trish are in that chest. Their spirits are in that chest.
Not related. Sisters is a
I'm-
vague term, something that Salinar used as well. The essentially the other hags in their coven.
Got it. Okay.
They had formed.
I wasn't sure if the
Found
ones-
family in a way.
I just wasn't sure if the ones she was referring to are the same ones that Trish was, but I guess we don't know that.
No, not the ones that Trish. No, that was not the reference. So the reference of Trisha basically being Salinar, my sisters, is in the same context of the way that Lady Trillia is referencing her sisters from her coven. Trisha was
Right.
referencing her sisters from the Salinar, which are
But
two
they're
different.
different.
Yeah, two different things. And then Lady Trillia expressed the studies and kind of dark spirits with primal magic, in that they might not have the powers per se of like resurrection and that divine magic. but maybe even capturing souls and spirits, and they can maybe kind of tap into that and use their them for magic, right? Because it seems as that the way that these creatures demonstrate is a natural innate magic to them, right? Going invisible, it seems like it's not a spell. So perhaps from the runes inside of the place, they like healing their wounds up. But there is this natural primal magic, and the sisters and getting them into the jars could also be beneficial to them, and not only keeping them for resurrection later use. All right. So before we get to the next sequence, I think it's probably a good time to take a break. So if we're getting into a long conversation here potentially, or if Varys decides, hey, I'm going to be ballsy and just run out.
Run out.
Sounds upright.
11 health in a dream, kill the
Yeah,
dragon.
11 health in a dream.
Yep.
So before we get to anything else, a break is probably a good time so we can get into other things. We don't have to take a break in the middle of that. And then I do want to clarify that Lady Trillia had not really addressed the stone. So you had brought that up and then kind of segued
Avoided it.
in a natural way, and no one actually stepped upon that at all. So, except
No,
for the
you
fact
said that.
no,
said
yeah,
that
you incited it, but you didn't question it for.
We
You
didn't
follow it up.
question, yeah,
didn't
why.
follow up with the insight.
Yeah.
I just reminding you. I know that that's in your mind but sometimes because that was a long conversation, there was a lot of details. I'm just letting you have that reminder that you did incite that and it was successful. That they attempted to do that.
I think the premise of Grugash being on our doorstep was kind of like, okay, let's just move along and we'll get back to it later.
Exactly.
Well,
Exactly.
I
So
thought it
didn't
was
want you to forget.
implied that she wanted to get her story out first, but that it seemed like she did intend to like conceal and then give that to us.
Awesome. Yeah. Good. I just don't want you to forget when we come back from break that you successfully.
No, I want that goddamn rock.
Awesome. All right. So if you're watching this stream, thanks so much. Really appreciate it. We'll be back in 10 minutes or so. So 6:17 p.m. PST. And we'll see you when we get back.
Dab.
Welcome back. Thanks for coming back. We appreciate it.
Just
For all
coffee
the
machine in
people
my
watching,
coffee.
which looks to be 2 people. So thanks for
I'm one of them.
Woo! Crap.
and I'm
You're one
probably
of them.
and I'm probably the other one. I don't know. All right. So
Usually the streamer counts as a viewer, yeah.
yeah. Okay. So
Shit.
oh, I'm gonna cry inside. No, I'm just kidding. All right.
Hey,
As-
join the
Like
family.
that.
As we come
So I
back into
feel.
yeah, that's right. So we come back into the game here. So going through right, we had this sequence of the battle, we had the fight. All of a sudden, you had rangers. It was super realistic, right? You had literally gargling on water, she's yelling outwards, being super frantic. Doesn't swim apparently. Just a little factoid for you. And deathly terrified of the water, which was enough to get this fight to stop. But the rangers were kind of keep going, right? There wasn't any sort of like they're not undead, right? They're not like directed by some sort of spiritual command or some connection. They seem to have their own independence about them, right? Literally is kind of yelling out orders. It's just like one simplistic order, and then they all began to go do their own things, their own routines, right? Their own postings. Oh, there's a fire. Let's go and put that out. Oh, let's get back on the walkway. No one's watching over here, right? So it seems as though these are humanoids, and they are doing what they're doing, which is following Lady Trillia's kind of command, which is defending this fort. That's what they are tasked to do. So now, Lady Trillia has given you some information through the insight checks. It seems that they're being somewhat truthful, not entirely truthful, right? They were kind of hiding some things, they're dancing around things, but overall, through the insight checks of what you were able to roll for and find out, for some of you that got successful checks, is that they are genuinely trying to be helpful with the words and messages that we're saying. This thing that they're kind of being excited about and then telling you their story to be like, come on, trust me a little bit so I can show you this thing. They're excited about that. They're showing genuine excitement that they want to help you in finding that. How that's relevant to everything is completely unknown at this point, as Grugash is making appearance, and that's exactly where we're going to start. Let's get some
Dun dun dun.
As the beats of the wings begin to crash through, smashing down, Grugash comes kind of collapsing towards the outskirts of the actual fort here. This comes throwing down its wings. There's a large thunderous crash. You all underneath here can feel this, right? You're kind of at the base of the staircase. You're looking up. You can see the daylight, right? You can feel the crash of the earth as this dragon has landed. Upon that happening, it begins to curl itself back up. Its tetherly wings acidified with its skull-like structures with gaping holes in it. It's pulling and coiling itself, very similar to like a snake. As it does, it kind of pulls itself too, and then creeps and just pokes its head up above the wall. If it had to, it doesn't need to, but it's kind of like emanating that, right? It could just move its head, but it's like intentionally picking up its head to clear any sort of space. And it seems as though it's Rugash is being extra cautious not to smash this fort. Ferris, with your
Or we
stealth
set on
check,
fire.
you do not see the eyes of Rugash dart towards you, maybe not marking your presence. You also know that the fire that was there is actually put out now at this point, so I'm going to go ahead and get that erased, as the trio have actually made quick work putting that out. It's dying. There's a little bit of smoke and smolder, but that's facing the other direction where Grias is not on that side, right? Of the actual wall. And then the bodies, some of the rangers actually went down from the walkways, and they were collecting the bodies and quickly began to push them into the tents and stuff, as Lee Trilly was frantically kind of moving hands and yelling out very simplistic orders. Put the fire! What are you doing? Everyone, and right before the dragon landed, was like adjusting if there was a tie, right? Just like sees Rugesh looks. Togar.
Brother, impeccable timing.
Begins to look around. Smells the air. Sensed you were in danger. Here, no less. Lady Truly, what have you done? No, please. Nothing of the sort. It was honestly a very minor inconvenience. My dear Rangers, truly, they had no idea who Torgawad was, and they fired upon them, and sure enough, it's all good. All good. And we're good friends, aren't we? Yes, come here, you. It's a pet. Scrub you on the head. Ooh, good.
I kind of swat her hand away, like, please don't touch me. But as she said, it was just a simple altercation. Quickly, we quickly settled it, and punishment was put upon those who did unjustly fire upon me. But that is all that happened. Is we've had a conversation, and everything is fine.
Deception.
Everything is
Everything
great.
is fine. Everything is fine. We're talking about no deception here.
I don't like this.
Where's my deception? There it is.
No.
I rolled a fucking 8. Damn.
Oh
Plus-
no.
It's good. You punish those who have harmed you, Torgawad. I feared the worst was to come. You have not yet
think
reached
nothing
your
of it.
final form and gained your powers. Still vulnerable.
Speaking of that, I do wish to talk with you about that at some point, but I don't know if now is quite the right time, as we are still in the middle of our conversation about the stone that she has in her possession.
You were supposed to bring the stone from the Bear of Black.
And I am in the process of collecting it.
It was not what we talked about.
Was it? Was it not? That might have just slipped my mind. Did it?
You said
I
that
thought-
you must bring me what the stone Bear of Black had. The essence of black dragons. That is what you must have brought me. Not for you to recover stone.
Oh, that might have been a misunderstanding on my part. I thought I was to recover the rest of the stone and then bring it to you.
I did not tell you there was another piece of the stone.
What's this going?
Yeah.
This is
Didn't
so
want
fun.
you.
No,
We're-
I swear I asked him about the stone that Lady Trillia had.
You did,
pretty sure he like.
but Rugash did not
deflected.
tell you there was another piece.
We found out a different way.
Yeah.
And Paler
Rugash
told
never
us.
told you there was another piece
Yep.
of the stone, and only told
Yep.
you to get the stone
Gilga's.
from Gilga
Mhm.
and bring it back to them. That's the only thing.
Okay, now that was my misunderstanding. That is on me.
That's
Retcon
on
everything?
Me. That's on me.
Well, none of us are up there to help
I thought
you, so
I thought there was an agreement that I would collect the remaining stone pieces minus the one that he has and then bring it to him. That was my understanding of it.
Do over.
Torgawrath, you.
Do over.
Retcon
will-
everything?
I will forgive you. For your confusion, it must be bewildering to be in a place like this. Where are your pawns, your servants? They must be with you yet.
Yes, they are currently in the process of collecting what I said they were.
Just say we're
Do you
dead.
mean collecting what you said they
The stone.
were? Stomping into the tent.
The whole point was she was concealing us.
This is sort of like my dear Lord Grogash. It's just got a power the Torgawrath had as a knocky bock on the head. I imagine that they are quite confused at the present moment, as one of my rangers gave him quite a concussion. They might not remember everything they should. I forgive my transgressions, more mighty Black Lord. Claw swipe from Gash smashes it to Lady Trilly with 32. Deals approximately 47 points of damage as Lady Trilly is hit, smashed into the palisade wall. Crashes it, the large thunk. You insufficient weakling. Fool!
Yeah,
Idiots.
I kind of just like I have a hand on my head. It's like, what exactly? And like I honestly look confused. It's like,
Rangers of the walkways now can almost somewhat crush as the dragon lays its body and smashes down into the tents. They're now kind of pulling themselves back. The whole figures literally picks themselves up. Forgive me!
Grugash, please don't. It's not necessary.
Persuasion.
Please roll better than an 8. A 3.
Oh.
Golgoth.
Guys, I should
It
stay up. It's
is
so important
necessary.
that I stay up.
Can we? Wait, Dean, can we hear any of this going on?
You can
as
hear
we're
it
rolling?
all. Yes,
Not
you're
a
just
word.
below the stairs. You're literally just below the stairs. You can hear everything.
Alright, so as
So
I'm
angry.
gonna look and I'm like, okay, we have no choice. We have to go back up. We have to
No,
give
no,
him the
no, no.
stone.
I'm holding Gilga. I'm holding Gilga. You
No,
shut.
no, you're too far away from me.
No, no, no. I
Gilga's
grapple
going.
him.
Gilga's
I grapple
going.
him.
Nope,
I
it's
grapple
too
him.
late.
I was
Gilga's
right.
declared.
Why? I was right next to him.
Gilga's
Why?
declared going up.
Absolutely not.
If you
I'm
want to
shooting
roll
him then.
initiatives,
I'm gonna
if you
shoot
want to
him.
roll initiatives, if you want to go to initiatives because you feel that strongly about it,
I feel
then
that
I need
strongly.
then I need you both.
Wait,
I need
Sophie
you.
wants in on this because he's
Okay.
gonna
Yeah.
do something too.
Then
Yeah,
I'm gonna
so-
put. I need you to put yourselves right back into the positions that you were. Then I put you down here. Okay?
Yeah, right here.
Because I try to group you all
Was I
together
right
into
here?
one spot. Okay. All right.
Wait,
I
was I
need
right here?
whoever is participating.
I was like, it was like
it was,
this. I
it
think.
was exactly
Yeah,
like
look here.
that. Okay. So I need, okay, whoever is participating in this to roll initiatives because that's all we
Okay.
really need to do because we just need to see. We just honestly need to see if.
says
and
I
I'm
can't,
gonna
so
start.
just
Yeah, I'm gonna start it right now. I started it, so
Okay.
people should be able to get a roll.
Oh well, I rolled twice, peeps.
I'm taking the first one.
Oh, the first one's a 21. So
So that's all. That's all I need because Gilga is going to be able to
Faster.
react faster than you can. That's what the whole point of the initiative is. So that's okay. So take it. Everyone, take a deep breath. It's going to be okay. There's
I'm
no
going
need-
evil.
No,
All
it's never okay.
take a
I'm
deep
going
breath.
evil.
All right. So as we begin the first round here, Gilga, I just need you to state what you're doing.
I'm going up. I want to go open the doors. I want to save my friend's suit.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to just game this. You know, I'm just gonna go up.
I don't entirely know what's happening down there. Is all I want to ask is Nair within 5 feet of Gilga?
I was.
No, they were 10 feet. So
Naira was
so
10
Naira
feet.
was 10 feet. Yeah.
If it was okay, then if it's 10 feet, then
As was in the way.
As was anyway.
I interpreted your token positions based on where you were inside of the actual structure and on the map prior to, because Google was the furthest away from everybody. So Google was the last to enter in.
That's fair. That is fair.
This is so stressful.
Gilga,
Is
the
it?
next time I see you, I'm gonna.
Why did we leave him
Well,
alone again?
well, you know, suit's definitely getting wrecked right now. So
I know, but you're making it even less the plan.
Okay. So I should, let's see, Gilga, you should be on this map, and then Varys, are you on this map too?
Mine's reloading.
Okay, I have to pull you back in then. There you go. Okay. So Gilga goes up, and upon that, I'm going to have it pause still before we get to you, Heavy Heart.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You see as Gugash snaps the eyes towards Gilga, who is charging upstairs. Gilga, I'm going to move you your full movement speed.
I'm not charging upstairs. I'm just walking upstairs, and you just hear me. I'm like, Lord Togaroth. Oh, Lord Grugash. It is an honor to meet you.
Snaps the eyes and stares. You see the glinting of the eyes. The bearer of the black stone. I smell it from you. I feel it. The eyes go wide. Okay. On that, we're now going to come to the back to the dungeon. Heavy Heart,
Shit,
what
it
are
can
you
smell
doing?
it on me.
It's too late to kill them. I don't know what our.
Heavy Heart, what are you
Too
doing?
late to kill them.
Are you gonna
Yep,
shit
there.
yourself?
We're not in danger. Our mission's just in danger.
I am going. Oh, jeez. It's like freaking. No, you know what? I can keep him from saying anything stupid. Can I see where he is?
If you go to the stairs here, you will see Gilga's top half of body.
Good. I'm going to go there. I can't target his token,
I'm going to
but
go ahead
I'm
and
going
copy
to
you.
cast hold.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to copy you and pull you to C now.
That's fair.
Doing a lot of work here. Tell you what.
Yeah.
No worries. All right, go ahead and cast it.
Don't cast it. Gosh.
This is
Wisdom
unbelievable.
saving throw, motherfucker.
Succeeds 17.
Oh, you bastard! It'll roll it right at it.
Okay, action and movement. I'm going to take that unless you want to do a bonus.
No.
So you're currently in a half-crouched position as a dwarf. You're low stature anyway, so you have kind of concealment, and you're almost just coming outwards and casting out and pulling back. Now we're going to come to Nair. Nair, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
What am I gonna do at this point? We've decided to blow up our entire plan.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and end combat then, so you do nothing. Okay, so it's you three down there that you're inside of the dungeon. It's you now as we're going to officially end combat. So Gilgi, you could feel there's some magic being placed as something reaches out towards you, and you're able to resist that. You hear the scuttling of steps of potentially Heavy Heart at your backside, since your passive perception is higher than their passive stealth. And Grugash's eyes are fixated towards you, head tilting and looking. Grugash does
And
not move
so-
forward. Literally is picking themselves up.
Yeah, so it's also just kind of like giving you a side glance. Eyes are half open.
Oh, yes. Lord Toga, I'm apologies. I didn't know your company, but you did ask me to try to see what the progress is, as I'm trying to tap into the energy of the Black Stone, see if we can find the other ones. We do need your help down here. So I was just wondering if you had time.
You don't.
Oh.
Stop talking.
Please stop.
I have
Yeah.
black stone. Give it to me.
I'm gonna look at Sue and be like, well, I do follow Lord Togara's order, so if he wishes to, I will give, but we are using the current Blackstone I have in my hands to find the other one, so our mission won't be complete. I'm saying with all due respect, Lord Grugash.
Your mission won't be complete. Your only mission is to serve Torg and to do its bidding. And Torgrath is
course.
instructed by the words of Orpheus. Get Blackstone and bring it to me.
No, I believe that was you who told me to do that, wasn't it, Grugash?
Eyes look towards you. Eyes look back.
I
It's
had
been
yet to meet with my
spoken.
father.
Crushing the tents, begins to move forward. The jowls dipping acid for the mouth, the jaws. Eyes continuously fixated on Gilga. Drop the stone.
I'm gonna
Give
take
it
a
to me.
step forward. Once again, I do have my right hand behind my back at the moment. Just Grugash, I don't believe you have told me. No, he did tell me. He was going to destroy it, right? He's going to destroy the stone. That's what he told me, right?
He did not specifically state that he was going to destroy the stone, just that he needed to get to the stone. Because he feared the stone, that it could be something that could be problematic for them.
Grugash, I understand the reason why you want this stone, but no, I don't understand, actually. Why are you so desperate to get this stone?
Those words are not yet to be spoken, not to the likes of them. Not to the chosen.
So you
It's the lips,
understand.
the tongue. Choose wisely. Bear of the Black Stone. If you run, I will kill you.
And as he's gonna say, it's like, oh, of course I'm not gonna run. All hail Lord Tolgarod.
I'm gonna step in between him and Gilga.
What
Grugash?
are you doing, brother? Step aside.
No, you need to stand down. There is something we need to talk about. I don't have time to wait. And obviously, you are still doing Damodar's bidding. Damodar is my enemy.
The Rugash tilting the neck, curving and looking in the opposite direction as this purple, pink, cackling lightning moves about the eyes and the head, begins to shimming its black draconic scales, and acid begins to drip from the mouth.
Is he listening in on our conversation? Was that a nod of the head?
He is tilting and tweaking around. Eventually, the purple and pink cackling lightning subside, and the shadowiness of an aura begins to emanate outwards as the eyes go black. As I have spoken to you, there are two, Master. I am strong. Those of his gifts are powerful. But the other, Damodar, his ways you do not understand. There was a price for immortality, and a mistake was made. You do not leave now, brother. I will kill you too.
Is there truly no other way? Is there nothing we can do to separate you from him?
Give me the stone.
Can I insight that for if that is an answer to my question or if that's just him demanding it? God damn it.
15 insight.
I am going to use my reaction to Flash of Genius, so I'm going to give a +5 to that roll.
Okay. Demanding it.
So it should be a 20.
All right. I guess we have to take our leave. What has become of you, brother? I'm just gonna turn away and signal for Gilga to follow.
All right. I am not going to drop the Black Sun since Sid did not order it.
So Gilga, as you sidestep over, Lady Trillia moves over and kind of moves to the side. It seems as though it bumps into you very slightly. My Lord Broken Ashes! I will leave post haste. They will not return here.
And I'm just gonna take Gilga and just kind of walk towards the edge of the fort.
You all doing down below?
And we're just gonna hop the wall.
Eating whatever the rest of them are eating.
Debating the pros and cons of going evil.
Having a panic attack.
Surprisingly, Paz, I'm gonna pull you to the kitchen. They're eating cabbages.
And
This is the best day of Paz's life.
I'm just gonna just sit eating
Paz is not besought with any kind
cabbage
of
of
feelings
various
other
types
than-
because
They
That's-
are leaving, guys. And we aren't with them.
You want to go up past the dragon? You can go up past the
Alright,
dragon.
dragon.
I'm gonna just listen to Sue. I'm gonna be like, Sue, how fucked are we right now?
See Gilga and Sue
Not
as you
to the
begin to
point
make
where we're about to
in
die.
for the tall grass. You see the familiar face of Trisha begin to poke out. As that happens, you hear a thunderous cackle, purple pink lightning emanating from the dragon as the eyes snap, twist, and shake as the thunderous sound slowly truly begins to hold out the hands. You see as Grugash unleashes an acid breath in the direction of Lady Trillia. Upon doing that, as it happens, Gilga, you feel something inside of your pocket as you begin to clutch. It seems to be a piece of the stone, as Lady Trillia had sleight of hand put it into you. Now, as the aura of Orpheus begins to fade, another master takes hold, noticing and smelling and sensing the stone. You hear the cracking of
I'm
wings.
going to.
I have a question. I have all 3 stones, right? Because we got the second one earlier. So do we have all 3?
We have 3, but we don't. There is one more piece that Drugash himself has. But as soon as we hopped over the wall and landed, I'm going to reach out and cast invisibility on myself and Gilga.
Invisibility, I can do it myself. So did you tell me?
I'm just casting it on both of us just as soon as we hit the ground.
From the perspective of us dungeon dwellers, what do we exactly hear when it comes to the dying of the lady?
So, I'm gonna put visibility both on you, as you seem to can probably just exchange invisibility onto each other, right?
No, I'm burning sorcery points to double cast it
To
basically.
double cast.
Oh, twin.
Okay.
Let's go.
So, for those that are down below, right, you're hearing all of this. You can hear Lady Trillia kind of holding up the hands, pleading. You hear the sounds of them kind of stepping away in the marsh and the grasses and whatnot. And then, after a period of time passes, this is minutes, right? This is not, again, we a certain time was relevant. You're just kind of waiting down there. Heavy heart at this stage, right? I'm going to pull you kind of back towards your party here that's down below, because you were underneath here. So I'm going to pull you to that scene. You heard the massive jowls, the cackling of that lightning. You could see the traces of the pink and purple, and then all of a sudden you hear the shrills of Lady Australia's screams as she's ate by acid from the breath of this dragon, who actually dissolves her body into bones and guts and brittle bones. Trillia can't hear the sounds, you can't hear the cackling, you can't hear anything else. And then dragon look towards the rangers holding their bows outwards. Voice of Grugash speaks wildly. Maintain your posts. I will get you someone else to guide you. Remember what has brought you back to life. Only by the very gifts of Orpheus, you are alive. If I left you to death, they did not return for you. If you stay, you will be rewarded with eternal life in the Shadowfell. You will live with riches beyond your imaginations, and all of your loved ones and your friends, your family, will be returned to you.
Damn.
See as they begin to lower their bows, fearing the one above you, Varys, is kind of shaking. You hear the woods move above you, the walkway. As you see, staring off into the distance, voice booms. Bearer of the Black! You will bring it to me. One way or another. I will have it. Shakes the head, almost going a little bit crazy. Insanity takes the wings, unfurling themselves. They actually just pick themselves over the wall, smashing into the tents in the wall slightly. And they just slither and move into the water and just disappear into it. You can hear the sounds of that water. Something submerges. Varys, you can hear the rangers begin to talking, yelling at to each other. What do we do? I don't want to die. Begin to have these conversations of potentially deserting at this point. It's difficult to tell what exactly they're going to decide at the present moment.
Has Grugash exuented from the area? Or, like, have we heard him flap away like a big man?
Did not hear any
No, he
flapping
went
of wings.
swimming.
No.
He slithered
The
away like a snake.
sounds of a submersion as some large object went into water.
Can
I-
I detect magic?
Are you going to ritualize or cast it outright?
Just gonna cast it.
Okay. Casting it outright, you don't sense any sort of magic about the space. Again, you're underneath. You imagine you might be able to feel magic from the house above you, but again, you have a large amount of stone. That surface is not, that thickness is not allowing you to perceive into that. That's fine.
I'll
Now what?
peek up to just quickly glance to see if I see Grugash anywhere.
Okay. So I won't remove your tokens, but as you look upwards of the actual space, you see the bones and guts and brittlement about 15 feet just west of the actual staircase. You see the robes being dissolved by the acid, the steam of the neutralization occurring, the heat, the bonework. It resembles what would be Lady Trillia, but now is a just mash of goo, guts, or rangers are talking, yelling at each other. You don't see Grugash.
I will go ahead and look down to everyone else and I'll say, I don't know how or when, but Grugash is gone. Trillia is dead.
Yeah, that one was pretty self-evident from the sounds.
But we didn't fucking see it. What the fuck going on up there?
A whole mess of stupid. Thank you for asking.
Speaking of, like, as we're just on the other side of this wall, and once I hear the splash of Grugash going into the lake, my concentration on invisibility is going to drop. And Gilga, you're gonna notice, like, Soot just kind of like has his back pressed against the wall, and then as soon as the invisibility drops and you see him, he's just gonna drop to the floor on his ass.
Oh God, hey, so you good?
No, I fucked up.
No, you didn't. Well, actually, you did bad, but it's fine. It's gonna be okay.
None of this is okay.
Rangers begin to move and they begin to leave, hopping off
I'm
the
coming.
wall, disappearing into the forest.
I'm gonna come out.
Yeah, I think I want to come out as well.
All right, are you all
Just
coming
kind
out?
of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baz, are you coming?
He's got cabbages. He'll be in there for a while.
I'm here.
Sure. Let's
We
go.
tried
The
one.
strangers leave.
I grabbed one to go.
So the Rangers that were over here in this section, were the ones kind of right interconnected with Whispering. They are just walking out the gate, so they're just literally just moving away. They're dropping not their bows or their weaponry, but they're lowering them, and then they're just walking out. And a
I'll
half
go.
Well, this was a
I'll
shit
go
show.
ahead. I'll go ahead and go up to her body and see if I can find the black stone, because none of us actually know that, Gilga has the stone right now.
I'm just walking past. I don't fucking care.
See as Varys, as you hop on the walkway, staring as they leave outside the gates, they just begin to head in the southwestern direction, going into the large tall grass and then disappearing out of line of sight as they move quite quickly. They actually have a very high movement speed as they're moving, and they also are not impacted by difficult terrain in this environment. And can stay
Where are
stealthy.
you going?
I
you're
fucking am so done here.
Nyara's is leaving too.
Where are you gonna go? Wander the swamp by
Okay.
yourself and
I
die?
don't fucking know where I'm
Get your ass
going.
back in here.
Wingsong, make an investigation check.
Do you want to smoke?
Yeah.
Listen,
I fucking hate it here.
21.
Striking, snapping arrows off.
So you begin to inspect
Take one
and
and use it to
investigate this
light.
body, and you begin to go through and essentially taking maybe a tool or some sort of weaponry that you have and kind of moving and not really wanting to sit into the acid. It's going to burn your hands.
And the
You're having
and the
to
person
like,
goo.
right, kind of move around. You can also see that the splash of that acid was enough to destroy this walkway completely, almost splintering. And there was a ranger on there that has moved off and ran downstairs. And you can see the wood, and the acid is strong enough that it's actually dissolving the wood of the wall. The grass is just being ate, steam hissing outwards. You do not see the stone in here in the mix of goo. You also don't see that there are any sort of rings or amulets or any kind. The acid was strong enough to dissolve those almost instantly.
Just a bunch of goo.
If there's nothing there, I'll go ahead and move over to her little tower hot rock thing and see if I can open the door. Just try to find the rock.
It's not locked, it's just a woven door, so you're able to kind of pull it forward towards you, right? Off
All
the
right.
hinge, and then you're able to step in.
I'll go ahead and just. I'm just gonna. My main goal right now is just to try to find the rock and get the fuck out of here, and just find anything else that might be of use for our adventure. But mostly the rock.
Yilga, go back to the group. Just leave me here for a bit.
I'm not really sure I should go back to the group. I have a feeling I'm gonna die.
Just go back to the group. You'll be fine.
Sure.
Yeah, Go. You'll be fine. Come on back.
You know,
fine.
I'm just gonna
Leave
stay
it
with you
bad.
for a little bit.
Fine.
Go, come on over.
It's
I
fine.
don't hear this. La 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 la.
What you did was a mistake, but it's not nearly as bad as the mistake I made. Just
I mean, I don't know if it was that big
And
of a mistake.
Your
You guys
party
didn't kill
definitely sees
us.
it that way.
You guys didn't kill us, and we heard everything up there. It was not looking good.
he didn't kill us, but he was about to.
That is very true. Man, I should be more scared, shouldn't I? Oh God, we were about to die.
Yes, you should.
Oh wow. Whew.
Only the weak die. You're fine.
All right, I'm gonna hop up and I'm gonna just go then.
Actually,
All
I'm
right.
good at helping Sunk.
Do I see him?
Hello, Paz. I'm just doing my best to.
Oh no, Go. Before you got that far, hold on.
I feel I'm gonna get sucker punched.
No, hold on.
don't-
Where did you enter from?
He climbed the firewall.
Yeah, I call it a
You-
firewall.
Wait,
From
no,
the
but
wall over there.
show me where you entered from.
Like, take your token back to where you were.
So that she can firebolt you.
I just want to be clear where you were.
Here.
Is that where you entered?
Yep.
Cool. I'm over here smoking, and the second I see your physical body, I'm shooting a firebolt at you.
I'm going to physically vomit. You are actually disgusting.
She misses.
Glances off the pauldrons.
I literally look over behind me and I see it, and I just send it. It's not even like I'm not aiming well. I'm just like, fuck you.
And right when it nearly misses you, I'm just gonna be like, God, Nara, what was that?
Come a little closer.
I start going even further away right when I hear that.
When he comes over here, I'm gonna hit him right in the face.
Hearing just over the wall that interaction, so it's just kind of like, oh, what's gonna happen to me?
I guess Paz and I are just looking around the coven hut thing, whatever this thing is.
What are we looking
Okay.
for? The rock? Gotcha.
Yeah, whatever the rock is, we have to find it, and anything else that can help us. Okay?
She did also mention that she has a lot of cool stuff in the dungeon down below.
Oh, we should probably check there if we don't find the rock.
I agree.
You're just flinging firebolts? You're just
Because-
sending firebolts and Gilgit.
Random.
Gilgit's just taking them. Is that what it is?
Just gonna send it.
I don't know if he's taking them or not.
Yeah, I'll just take the. I'll just start seeing that. Start running for cover. Oh God!
That's the- you didn't get out of
bitch, dance.
you didn't get out of range. You did not get out of range on that second.
So-
Didn't get out of range. You were absolutely right.
Wingsong,
but I'm just
I
gonna yell.
really thought you were gonna move out of range and you didn't.
You're making
so.
an investigation check. You're being helped by Paz, so make it an advantage.
Which button is it that makes it advantage?
Hold down Alt.
Alt.
I
Okay.
gotta tell you, if I actually made $1 every time I told people that in my game,
Uh,
Stacks on
shit.
stacks on stacks.
I swear I'd have stacks. on
Mine doesn't
stacks.
do it when I hold down Alt, so I just have to click it twice.
Yeah,
Get
I
better.
had to remap my keys, so now I hold a different key for.
Every
Yeah.
time Naira shoots a fireball, it makes Varys laugh, which then makes him grunt in pain.
So
Which only
beyond
encourages her.
beyond
Make
the,
the arrows
the
jiggle.
herbalism, the variety of herbalism spell components in here that were used to make tea, you imagine you might be able to make some, use them as reagents for potion making and other sorts of things that are in here. Obviously, there's a diverse amount of life, but in particular in this space, the herbs that you're finding in here, okay, are not particularly native. So you do have some that are from, it seems, this continent, perhaps other, of invasive species, but you're finding very strange stuff, and and kind of picking out where that might come from, and really checking on your knowledge of where you've been in the marshes so far and how it's been described. Right, you imagine this might be from a different plane of existence. Some of these things that are in here. Particularly the herbs and vegetation and the dry that we use. Now, there's no potions in here. You're not finding any vials. You're not finding anything that would constitute that. There's nothing strange with liquid. A lot of the wardrobe and the clothes seem to be quite normal. The chest is locked. There's a slight little, tiny little lock on it. Not very sturdy. It could be actually broken with a weapon, right? Smashed, or you can try to pick it. In addition, these are kind of nightstands here that kind of sit towards the other side of the bed. So they have 3 drawers, and you're able to pull the drawers, and you kind of find that there is a book in there. And this book in particular, as far as the language is concerned, none of which are, I believe, I'm going through your languages one more time, just to be sure. None of you are able to speak this particular language. It seems to be very old and ancient. It's written on crude parchment. The book itself is roughly 72 pages.
Does this look like the other books that were Sylvan?
This is no, not the same language.
Okay.
Nope.
Am I able to depict what language it could possibly be?
You'd have to make a flat intelligence check for that.
Do you mind if I do that now?
Yeah, you can.
You don't want me
Alright.
doing that.
Gilga, by the way, you should have taken 10 damage on that last one.
No, his AC is 22.
My
He doesn't-
AC is 22.
Oh, is it? Sorry, never mind.
17 with intelligence check, Wingsong, going back maybe to your historical text, pulling from your memory where you might have seen this. You imagine, based on the runic the structure of it and how it seems to be a precursor to other languages, that this is primordial.
Primordial.
Oh,
Okay.
Bears knows that.
Does he actually know primordial?
Why wouldn't he? I think he brought it up once or twice before.
Let's
We'll
touch on
figure
the
that one
book.
out.
He was
There's
trying
a-
to gloat stuff that I don't know how to do. One of them was that.
The book itself seems to be cloth bound. There's some strings and other sorts of twigs and other things that have held it together, so it's very loosely held, very natural looking in a way. There's this any writing on the cover, and then there's also kind of pictures of runes.
Oh,
that you
thank
can
God there's
see.
pictures.
You can see the pictures that are drawn in here seem to resemble some
Wow.
of the runes inside of the structure, as well as the runes that were written on or kind of tattooed, I would say, into Lady Trillia's flesh. So you're seeing some of those, which you're able to kind of immediately recognize. Beyond that, in the drawers, you have a comb. There is some like lipstick, some makeup, perfume type situations. There is a whole kind of a little bit of a sewing kit in there. It seems, like I said, it's a bed chamber, so you're finding that level of stuff in here. Seems like someone's lived in here.
All
In her
right.
Yes.
shit house.
Yes, Lack.
Utensils, cookery.
Let's.
I'll
crack
go
my
ahead.
knuckles.
I'll
Gonna
go ahead
crack
and
this knuckle
grab
open.
the cloth book thingy, and I'll put it in my bag away from the mud.
So
Can't
stupid.
contaminate it with your mud with
Yeah.
the book.
Don't want to do that one. Bez, is there anything in here that you need? Should we get the
As
chest?
he says that, I'm like shoving my quarterstaff like in between the lock and the chest. I'm trying to pry and crack it.
Okay, you know what? I'll go ahead and help him. Just why not? If it has a
We
check.
got this. Hold
It's
on.
gonna be-
Bear showed me this before.
It's gonna be like in Kung Fu Panda where he accidentally breaks the vase and all the little spirits go, "Oh!"
Okay, we got this, Pez.
You've got Gilga, don't you?
Yeah, but Gilga is like really
Screw
slow.
him.
This is the different gang now. This is the different combo
I'm
mashup.
fine with screw him. I just know that he kept
This-
picking.
This is
kids.
the
No,
this is
why-
the
why-
Paz and Wing weirdo
Hey,
group now.
I didn't even
Don't
pay
tell me
attention to
screw
him.
me. I'm literally right next to you. You're telling this in front of my face. What's wrong with you people?
I didn't even pay attention to him, honestly.
You people.
Hi Gilga, we're looking for the rock.
1, 2. Try and break it.
Bang!
Well, I have the rock. I have the third one.
Oh,
Oh,
so we're just ransacking a splattered ladies.
so you're saying that we're
We can't hear from here where we are that you've said that.
so you're saying
I'm,
that we're
I'm not
like
going to tell Naira. Naira wants to kill me.
we're like
so-
robbing people now?
Well, that brings up a real conundrum. Whatever. Let's go through her stuff.
She's dead. You know, I bet she would have wanted us to have this to help us. Is she? How'd you get the rock actually?
It was in my pocket
The whole time?
when she bumped
Like-
into me.
You idiot.
Oh, never mind. I thought you meant like
Yeah, she
even before
probably.
we came here, like you had it, like you just
Yeah,
had
I
it.
think she passed it to you.
Well, they're not
Those-
idiots. They didn't see. You know, it's fine.
Oh, like,
No, it would
see,
have been
I-
funny if if it was like, "Oh, you idiot!"
It
You
just
had
actually
it.
was just in his pocket the entire
Had
time.
it, just had it the whole time. None of this was
let me just go out and
necessary.
see if the coast is clear before we go and tell them. I want to step out a little bit, see Naira's aiming at me.
Shut the door.
No hesitation.
Okay.
Ow.
No, don't.
Miss.
Close the door. And it
Okay.
goes over at me.
What's going on out there?
Eat shit, idiot.
Never
I'm gonna-
mind.
I'm gonna open the door and I'm gonna yell like this is a hostage situation. Going, all right, we're coming out. No shooting whatsoever.
Go on, come out.
He has
Where's
the
the-
stone.
No,
Stop
no,
trying to kill him.
You gotta
What?
promise to me.
Pass what?
He has
Right
the
here.
stone. Stop trying to kill him. We got
Right
it.
here, pass.
Yeah, missions like pretty complete at this
Yeah.
moment.
Me and Wingsong, we're great.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, if you think about it, the mission's actually a lot easier now since I got the
You
stones.
have-
So,
How the fuck did you get the stone?
well, if you don't shoot me and you let me
He
out,
had it
and I
the
can
whole
talk
time. Like
clearly,
coming here wasn't even necessary. Apparently,
Yeah,
he just
he had
had
it in his pocket.
I want Naira. I want you to. Shoot
Going
it!
on
Shoot
here.
it! All right,
What
all right.
is this even?
We haven't lied.
He has
Shooting.
to roll a 14 to hit him, so.
Stop
I don't really
shooting.
need to hit him. It's really just because he's an idiot.
Stop shitting, all right? All right. I want you to promise, as a knight of Burr, that you will not harm me once I step out.
I don't
So
think
you want
she's
me to
actually a knight
promise,
yet.
as a knight of Burr,
Beer.
that I won't shoot you?
Yes.
He didn't say that.
It's not Burr.
It's beer.
Beer.
It's a Y.
Like
Yeah.
like the alcohol drink beer? No, I thought it's Burr. B-Y-R.
No,
right?
No.
it's no.
Do you not understand the
Do
concept?
you know how literal
of
she
language?
is? She's gonna shoot you now because you didn't say the right word.
Okay, beer. Not a beer.
I would take a beer.
Is
I'm
tea
pretty
fine?
sure. I'm pretty sure I could ferment some of this.
Oh my god, we can get like weird outer plane shit kind of beer.
All right,
Come
all
here.
right.
Gilga, come here. I won't shoot you as you walk over here. If you
You,
walk over
you have to
here.
make the promise, please.
I
Swear.
promise if you walk your dumb ass straight over here, I won't shoot you with a fireball.
Did you do? I'm gonna. All right,
Those
all right.
those are the very specific. You miss that walkway in any way.
You know, I don't really like this. I don't really like this new Naira.
Alright, are we actually opening this chest?
Yes.
Okay. If there's a check, I'm helping him.
It's either a strength check or it is it used to it.
Well, I don't have that.
15.
walking,
That's,
bud.
that's enough.
You get
Yeah,
advantage.
you don't need
Oh.
it.
No, I think I'm
it's-
good here.
It's a very
I'm good
tiny
here.
lock. It's a brass lock, it seems. It's very small, so you're almost able to kick it and it just kind of snaps off. And as you kind of do, you kind of unlash it and you pull in. You see this
Are you going
darkened wood,
backwards?
metal etched chest. And
Yeah, I wanna
inside,
Did you
make
just
sure
go
I'm
inlaid
backwards?
with these really interesting, almost like orangish, fairy kind of colored, rainbowish
Come
colored
here.
palm leaves, and they're interlaid into the actual chest. And they form these little grooves of these Orbis, almost Erlenmeyer flask-like vials, which are essentially an orb within a thin flute at the top end. And inside of them, they're corked, and then inside of them, you see these almost like greenish and purplish lights that is formed into a vapor or smoke, and they're kind of collecting and they're moving around inside of the vials. In total, you have 13 of them that are in here.
These must be the souls.
I'm gonna. Oh, you think it's that?
Yeah,
What's
she was
happening?
talking about.
Well,
They're shooting firebolts at each other.
Having a fireball.
firebolting each other.
She said that she got all the.
We're in the freaking
Oh,
OK
that one was-
Corral here. So this is.
She said that she
About
got
killer
all
when you need
the thingies of her sisters in the chest, so I assume all these vials would be her sisters.
Gilga, first of all, I did just hit you. So that
No,
would have
but
been
Just gonna throw one on
no,
the
but
ground.
I have guardian up, so
You're just gonna throw
Oh,
one on the ground,
second
pick
of
it
all-
up.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
Second of all, you
As
idiot,
you
I
pick
told
up,
you if you
as you pick
walk
up one of the
over
vials,
here.
you pick up one of the vials, you smash it down.
Oh
you
yeah,
can
it didn't
see
record. Yeah,
the
let me
vapor
just record about that.
begins to pull away, and you hear this slight.
All the hags.
Oh, Wink's on. Wink's on.
Yeah, that's definitely them.
Wink's on. You think you could get Nair to huff this?
Oh my fucking god, yes.
Do I see Trisha?
Is there
down
anything
the
else
bottom
in
wall?
there?
Trisha is currently like climbed up on the wall and has just been peeking and looking at all of you as you're throwing firebolts at each other and smoking. Shakes the head. Ah, I should have known. Looks towards you
Yeah.
and sees your friends are.
Dumbasses.
It's
No one fucking
it's
asked you,
a mess.
Trisha.
It's a mess.
You're
in
also
there.
100 plus feet away in there.
Going back to the grove. Be safe.
It's probably best you do. Be safe yourself. Good luck, and I'm sorry about all of this.
Doesn't say a word after that.
All right, Winsong. I think you can.
I'm gonna
Okay.
hop.
I
I'm gonna
got
hop
this.
up onto the wall and climb over onto the rampart up here and hop down.
Um,
All right, I'm gonna go hit Gilga in the face. I'll be right back.
Naira, can you please stop?
No, stop. All right, are we starting combat? Really?
No, I'm not trying to kill you or
You
anything.
hit me, I hit you. We're going
Okay.
combat.
can you
Deal.
two stop fighting for once? We're like,
You
Hold
had one job, and it was to keep your rock away from a dragon. So you waltz up there to the dragon, announcing that you have it, and confirming to the dragon that we know there are other pieces, which was meant to be a secret.
Okay,
Is
I
it-
didn't confirm there were
Is
other
there
pieces.
just air in your head? Yes, you
I
did. You
didn't confirm-
specifically said our mission to find the other pieces that
Okay,
were
guys,
actually on
guys.
right
Well,
now.
Suit
Guys.
already said it. I want to clarify. Suit already said it.
Hold on.
hey,
Yeah, I'm aware Sid
We
already said
have
it, and then you walked up there.
Hold on. Before this goes into any further, we have something for you, Naira.
Nayara, we have something for you. One,
It's-
wait, let's just take a 5. We can
It's-
talk about this later. But
It's
for
an
right
extremely calming effect. Just like pop it open and huff it.
now, it's like drugs, you know. And I'll give her one of the spirits of the sister coven people, and be like, just open it up and go, like it's a vape.
just right in.
I open it toward Gilga.
That's not how you do vape.
I
That's
open
not
it
how
like
it works.
right toward him.
Oh, this is for you. You're gonna waste my gift on him.
Yeah, we only have so many.
This is it.
It's open.
Are you going to spray it on me?
Does it? No, I don't. It's not a spray. It's literally just a spirit. I'm pretty sure you
Yeah,
open
it's
it.
it's
and
really
it
just
flies
a
out.
mist.
Just,
I just opened it in
Straight in
your
the face.
direction, and it just flew away. I'm pretty sure.
As you uncork it and hold out the vial in the direction, you see this soul, the spirit, kind of flutter out of it, and you hear slight.
Yes, that feels
This is
right.
too funny for no reason.
You're supposed to inhale that.
Yeah, you're supposed to inhale that.
Hold on. I'll get you another one.
Yep.
Just gonna grab another
Ding,
one.
ding, ding.
Now, don't waste my gift, or else
Please,
I'll be very, very upset.
yeah,
Oh.
honestly, we took like 2 seconds to get this.
It took me a while to identify this. It was a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
It's gonna be another screaming woman.
That wasn't a
Just-
scream. That
can
was
you-
that was
That
wasn't a
was
scream.
that was the
That
vacuum
was the way.
suction.
Yeah, that was the vacuum. You gotta break it. It
Yeah,
sounds like a scream. It's a vacuum.
Yeah.
No good.
Just-
Do you
just
have
please-
the rock?
Yes, he
Yes,
has the
I
rock.
have 3 pieces of the rock.
Great.
You have
You're not-
3.
you're not huffing
have
this.
3 plus your original.
So we just need one more.
Which the dragon has. Which, I mean, if we're going to confront a dragon, that would have been perfect time.
Screw this.
You know, Gidga.
I'm smashing the rest of these bottles.
Wait, no. Let me have a couple. I want to smash them too.
All right, fine. Here, Gilga, throw them at her.
Oh yeah.
You know, does anyone kind of remember that there was a whole thing down in the dungeon we were supposed to find too? She wanted to show us.
Yeah.
Maybe we want to look into that.
Uh, No, we definitely
Yeah,
remember that,
let's-
but
yeah, we're
souls
just
and
trying-
bottles.
Honestly, let me take 1 30-second moment. Gidga, just keep your space from her, okay? She
Yeah.
needs to like de-steam, do some drugs and some shit. We'll deal with your stone and everything that just happened later. Right now, we need to just get what we can, get our bearings, and get the fuck to safety. Because right
Well,
now, this is not a good place.
Well, we
Not
thought he was
going
doing
anywhere.
that.
What are you talking about?
Can I try to huff a spirit?
Please, I would love for you to huff a spirit.
Paz, you're gonna have a spirit.
I'm gonna do that while he's talking down
All right.
there.
You uncork it. What do you do?
Just gonna cork it, just like hold it up to like my face and nose.
Get a good little bong rip.
Mm-hmm.
Suck it in. As you do, your eyes begin to glow, move about. As you blow it outwards, you hear a voice inside of your head. Well.
Maybe we shouldn't have done this.
Who are you?
It's your new girlfriend.
Oh no! Hi.
What happened?
Sounding I'm hearing voices.
Oh shit, did you huff one?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Historically speaking, Paz has heard the most voices over the course of our campaign.
Maybe let's not huff them. Maybe you're having bad high. You have
Ooh.
bad high now.
Are you one of the sisters?
Am I? I'm the most voluptuous sister, indeed.
Oh my god, you smoked the wrong one.
Whoa.
You can't hear it.
Right
It's
one.
in my head.
Right one.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you talking
Very
about?
right.
Right, that's the right one for sure.
That's
I'm
a
gonna-
word I'll have to ask about later.
What's she
Fuck.
saying?
We have your sisters in jars. Are you
You
like
do?
alive?
Yes, they are. Not in the sense that you understand. No. No. That is not the case at all, Paz. Is that what your friends call you?
Oh shit.
Am I your friend?
Are you?
I could be.
You know my name? I guess so.
What the fuck's going on over there, Paz?
I got this.
Are you talking to someone?
Yeah, clearly.
Are you talking to the soul?
What happens when we let the souls just go into the world?
They return to the very fabric of the cycle. We
Oh.
are primal beings. We are creatures of magic. They will return as they should to the very magic that we use.
I
Is she ever gonna
understand.
leave you?
You know, Paz. There's a bed right down behind you.
There is.
It's been a long time since I have touched any.
Oh my.
Oh no.
Whoa.
This is the best, funniest moment.
Whoa.
Can you
Oh.
help me feel how soft those sheets are? They
Wait,
look
are you
nice.
like possessing me, or do I have? I don't understand. How long are you gonna be in me?
As long as it takes.
I think you might have to take a sheet
For
after
what?
this.
What takes?
I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out as
Maybe-
we go, will we?
I think you need a
All
laxative.
right. I mean, why not? I'm up for adventure.
Now,
This is gonna
touch
be
those sheets, Paz.
this is gonna be our last 30 minutes. This is sensual walkthrough.
What am I watching right now?
I don't like the demanding tone.
Do it, you hear as your voice penetrates through and you
Man.
feel compelled. You are controlled as
Ah.
your hand moves over and begins to touch the sheets.
All right.
Pressing.
Whoa.
So soft.
Does he-
so
does he-
supple.
Does he look like he's being forced to do
Oh,
it, or does
man.
he look like he's naturally moving?
Is this your friend's name?
Which one?
That one.
You're
See his
making a lot of
pad.
assumptions about. You're
Pad,
making
your
a lot of
hand-
assumptions
your
about my
hand
feelings for
immediately-
people in the room
Your
right
hand
now.
immediately points over to Wingsong.
Oh, any song?
Hello. What do
How
you
about
need,
you-
guys?
Why don't you invite that one? Looks very furry.
Hey, Wing Song. Like, maybe
Yeah?
we should check on the bed.
Listen,
this lady's telling me, like, there's stuff in the bed.
Oh, it's like under it?
Like, on it. Like, in it. So, like, you gotta get up here. He says, I can't do this. I don't have nails. You have, like, cat claws.
Can I insight him just to, like, get an emotional, like, reading of his face of how he looks right now?
Everything's fine. Everything's chill.
Why do? I mean, it's
Get
your
it-
call.
Get on the bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna insight him just to see, like, kind of what
Passively,
he's looking at.
you, know,
now.
you can. I mean, he seems to be uncomfortable, and there's some kind of spastic movement. Spaz is usually very, but Paz is Paz. I mean, this could just be another.
This
Paz
is not
move.
normal Pez right now. Pez normally doesn't want to share a room
No.
with me.
I'm telling you, like, I need your help. Like, come on, we're investigating
Like,
everything.
are you wanting to make the bed right now?
Like, we gotta, like, open it up. I can't.
Oh, okay.
Because the sheets are valuable, they're saying, so.
I mean, I guess that is a good point. I'll go ahead and
We
start
get
like
up.
taking
Yeah,
off the sheets from the
get
bed.
up here.
Now
Get up here. We gotta go from, like, this way up, you know?
It's gonna be the weirdest orgy.
I'm, like,
yet.
pressing on the mattress. There
Uh,
might be something in it as well. We don't know.
Oh, like lift up the. Okay, I'll go ahead and lift up the
You start from
mattress
the
a little
top,
bit,
start
and I'll
from
be
the
like, "Huh?
That's good.
I don't-
Now, pet.
I don't see anything in here."
I want to feel how furry Wingsong is.
No, you gotta get up here. I'm gonna go,
You know,
like,
honestly, Paz, I
take
don't.
his arm.
Don't touch me. Don't. I don't like this
Come on.
anymore, Pez.
Come on.
No,
Come
no,
on.
no. I'm
Come
out
on.
of this. I'm out. This is not cool anymore, Pez.
Oh,
That lady's doing something to you, Pez.
what lady?
The thing that's inside your head right now.
Oh, there's nothing inside my head.
There literally is. You huffed a spirit. I watched you do it.
I did. I certainly did.
And, you know, honestly, right now,
Alright, he's not
I think
falling
I
for
might
it.
have to. I think I might fall for it.
What? I'll talk to you.
I think I might have to get the spirit out of you now.
How?
I-
Truly, how?
And let me see if I have a laxative.
That's that.
Hey,
So,
spirit
while this
lady,
is-
look at this big ruby I have. And I'll get the ruby out and I'll be like, ooh, you want the big ruby? You better come out to the
Thought he was
bottom.
carrying it.
Yeah. So
Thothic has the
first off,
ruby in the
Thothic
spell
has first off
I
Thothic
thought he
has
has
the ruby. Second
Oh,
off,
shit.
what is everyone else doing? Because obviously it's pretty chaotic. We had firebolts, we had crazy things happening, and now a spirit has been sucked into a body. So
Insanity.
Nothing's just watching the chaos. He has no idea what to make.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over to where Varys was, and I was going to try and hand him a potion of healing as he was finishing off the last of the arrows that was stuck in him.
Yeah, Varys has like removed his armor and is like stitching himself up. It's there's lots of scars though, so it's not like this is new. It doesn't look like new territory for him.
You missed one on that side.
We're getting a very
Yeah,
Geralt in the
yank it out.
bathhouse vibe right now.
Yeah.
This
Got
is
it.
Yeah,
a-
just like so, just like kind of like looking at him, like you probably need this more than I do.
Hang on to it. I think Paz has more later. I'll get some in a bit. I'll be good for now. We're not going anywhere anytime soon.
That is true. Well, when you're feeling up to it, I'm gonna take Thilthig down to the dungeon and see what we can find about what she was talking about earlier.
Y'all go for it. I'll catch up if I finish stitching this, but I'm probably gonna patch my armor up too.
Just hold still really quick.
Oh,
plus
it.
5 hit points.
I'm just gonna walk over to Thilthig, like, shall we go check it out?
There's something useful here rather than sitting around fireballs up our arses.
It's let them blow off some steam. This has been a long couple of days. I don't blame them. I've fucked up. I have fucked up too much. I have caused a lot of this myself.
Well, you're in a tough position, lad. But I mean, Gilgalad just decided to fuck off. And yeah, I tried to stop him, but I don't know. He still didn't take hold. So that's on him, lad. That's not on you.
Yeah, but I misread some of the situation and I put us in danger. That's still on me.
Yeah, all right, it's big you don't want to take a responsibility. Well, let's go find something neat. Maybe I'll cheer you up.
Right. And I'm just gonna like as we're walking towards the dungeon, I'm just gonna kind of hold up my left hand and look down at it, looking at the creeping blackness that's just slowly encasing my hand.
And in the distance, you end up hearing about the ghost girl and random shit going on.
Then, yeah,
Man,
as we're walking
that freaked me out.
as we're walking by the hut, I just hear them just like
Yoga, what are you doing?
I don't want to share the bed with you, Paz.
They're so furry.
I don't like it
feel
when you touch me like that.
Yeah, I have a feeling I might need to help. Yeah, Wingsong, so I'm just gonna stay with them.
Okay. Are you putting the stones together at this point? Oh,
I am going to do it with them, but until we get past settled, I don't want to have sex with a. I don't know what the fuck is that with sex with.
Says kinky
Halfling.
demon in his head.
Yeah, with a kinky demon in his head. Let's not try to do that.
So, we're gonna get to the dungeon portion here. So I'll pull you both to scene. As it looks
Ferris
like
is
there's
crazy. In the middle of this battle, it almost felt things were back to normal, and we were all a team.
We're
it
not
always feels
back
good
to
when we're in a
normal.
fight,
Huh? Yeah, I know.
minus the arrows.
Yeah, it's just
So when you're coming out into the space again, the ceiling height drops down, roughly 7 to 8 feet or so. So it's pretty shallow. Craggly bedrock stone seems to be dug quite crudely and haphazardly. There's a bedrock floor, tunnels, and different things are moving about. The regular rangers are having a heated conversation about potentially staying or going. They're continuing this conversation that seems to transpire. And there's some actually have left. You've seen them come up and then disappear outside of the fort. You're unsure of where to go. Sounds of where things were before are not necessarily there for Heavy Heart. It's not that you were down here. But you do know that there's a kitchen here. It seems to have smells of food. Other sorts of clatter was there, and there was voices and other shifting footsteps there and here. And there wasn't necessarily a lot of voices, but there were some here. So there seems to be a whole area down here, essentially tunnels and areas, and indeed, it is truly a dungeon.
I'm just gonna walk up to the table here and just kind of call out to the rangers. Sorry to bother all of you. Could I potentially have one of you show us around? Lady Trillia wanted us to see something, but after what happened, we don't know where to go.
One approaches, seems to have some feminine features about them, sharp eyes and very rigid complexion. They're also quite short, like 5'2". Still a wood elf. What did Lady Trillia want?
She wanted to show us something that she had been studying.
Don't know what that is. Look around, they're kind of confused, looking to each other.
Do you know if Lady Trillia had a private chamber down here that only she was allowed in?
No. But we are not all allowed to go into the treasury.
That might be where it's at.
Lady Trillia is dead.
Yep.
Are you our master now?
Don't be evil. Don't be evil. Don't be evil.
Gash spoke that another would come. Seems you are their brother.
That's I am, but I do not wish to be anyone's master. You all are free to do what you wish, so long as it doesn't include harming us.
We are not free. We will never be free.
That is true.
It's only if we live or die. We choose to live, so we will stay.
That is probably for the best. But in any case, would it be possible for you to show us to the treasury?
Let's walk off.
I'm just gonna follow them.
Moves over to, it seems to be an armory, weapon racks, metal, kind of ingrained into the stone and things. I thought like I'll move you here.
Okay, is it halfway? Okay,
You're probably like, oh, where do I go? There you go.
Yeah.
You can see that
for 1 second. You
yeah, you were gone 1 second. They've left me. Oh no, no. So you come into this space. You can see that there's metal racks, poles in here again, continuing at 7-8 foot ceiling height of sorts. You immediately see that the ranger begins to go to one of the racks and kind of ducks underneath it, and then pushes the stonework as the hidden passage seems to open up. It's to pass in. The treasury is down the staircase to the north. Is down there. I will
It
wait.
definitely seems
the
like the place
armory.
she would hide something. Alright,
Just walks
thank you.
off.
I look back around the corner and see if Thothick's following.
It is.
Well, let's see what we have. And I'm just gonna start walking down the steps.
Well, you ready? Okay, let me pull suit. And the stream. Okay. So as you come down, the descent is about 25 feet. It carries you into darkness. Satin alcoves about the 9-foot ceiling chamber are chests. Satin.
Doesn't. I'm gonna walk down to these sacks. And kind of like. I'm gonna like kind of like tossle one just to see if I can hear what's inside of it.
Seems like gold pieces. Coin pieces, I should say.
I'm just gonna ignore that and go over to these ones. Do the
Sounds
same.
like heavy rock-like objects.
I'm gonna open up one of the bags then.
Putting in one of the bags is entirely filled with diamonds.
Uh,
Oh,
okay. So
Oh.
Thothig, you might want these. Um,
what's that, lad? That's it. Oh,
uh,
hey,
yeah.
mean-
Okay.
I mean, we got the two used back before, but this will go a long way.
Okay, so maybe the treasury wasn't the place we needed to be, but
No, no, there's no reason not to help our cause here, you know. And the third thing's gonna start picking up diamonds.
I'm gonna just
Chaotic evil.
one of these
Yeah,
chests is
good.
already one of these chests is already open.
2 chests lie in here. 1 chest is already open, filled with gold pieces.
Can I kind of like dig through the chest just to see if there is maybe anything in there that isn't gold pieces?
It's not. The gold pieces themselves have an elvish-like language upon them and an odd face-like symbol that is stamped onto the gold pieces.
Oh. Do I get any sense as to where they might be from? Interesting. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to ask them about this one. And the other chest, is it locked?
Not.
I'm gonna carefully lift it up, open it.
This chest is also filled with gold pieces of the same kind.
If only money could buy happiness. I'm gonna head back across to these ones over here and just check both of these.
Okay. Both these chests, like I said, are unlocked. None of these chests are locked. Just come into the space, lifting up one of the chests. The left chest is filled with rubies. The right chest is filled with sapphires. Pristinely cut. Very high value.
These ones.
Going to those 2 chests, you begin to open them up. Inside, you see the spherical glass. They're just orbs of glass, pigmented into a variety of colors. Not sure if they have any value or if they're a gemstone. It's unclear to you.
Interesting. Thothig, come here real quick. I think I may have found a clue as to what she was talking about.
Here's some diamonds hit the floor. So the thing starts to walk away.
The other thing is, you come closer to this space, you can see that there seems to be some grooves inside of the stonework, similar to the passage that was opened through to get into the area of the actual staircase above.
Woo,
House.
high passive perception.
Another secret passage.
Alright, sure, what is it, lad? But something else I need to check out. What you find?
And I'm just gonna kind of like pick up one of the orbs and kind of just like show it to him. Do you have any idea what these are?
Just give the description of it again.
They are spherical, glass-like orbs
Right.
that have a rainbow-like coloration, so they're pigmented in different variety of colors. If you were going to relate this to a gemstone, you might imagine that this could look like an opal, but it just definitely does not have the same silica-like structure as an opal. Neither is its refined design. So to you, it's more like glass in its composition.
Like it reminds me of a crystal ball, but I don't see why to keep so many of these in the treasury. There's something about this, obviously, but
You do not keep things like this in a place like this unless they're valuable to you for something.
is the other
Wait a
chest
minute.
just much of the same?
The thing's gonna hold it up to the light, where hopefully he and Soot can both look at it. Hey lad, tell me about.
I don't
the
think there's any
water.
light in here.
That's true. Actually, no. Thirthing pulls out his mace. It lights up. Oh.
Okay.
And then he's gonna hold up the thing, this orb. Hey lad, that vial. What did it look like?
It was wasn't it mostly clear, but it had crackling energy, lightning, pinkish purple?
Perhaps not. I don't know. I've never seen anything like it. But here, look, lad. And Dodling's gonna set it back down. He's gonna go over the corner. Take a look at that.
You see,
Oh.
pushing the
Aye.
stonework. The stonework is quite loose. It's on 2 different hinges as they kind of unfold outwards like a double door.
Oh, I definitely did notice that myself. Hang on, what's this? What's this? And
They are fate.
I
think
took-
supposed to find him.
I took a step too close.
As you come into this space, you can see that the ceiling height is roughly 12 feet, so it's slightly more opened, and it's this structure in front of you is actually made from the same stone, in that it's embedded into it in a way that this object has been carved out. It is a pyramid-like obelisk object. It is covered in a language that is strange and odd. It has hints of languages that you've seen before, but none in your vocabulary and your studies, both of you have ever seen this language. It's written in tears as they descend down, essentially wrapping around. And on those tiers, there is a seam in the pyramid around it. Beyond that, there's no other sorts of information or signs of what this might be.
Ooh. Okay, I think this is what she was talking about. I can't read any of this.
Neither can I, lad. I've never seen anything like it.
We're going
Might
to
have to
go
get
ahead and
this song
pause.
down here.
We're going to pause your conversation then. We'll see what's happening upstairs. I'll also say that this object is about 6.5 feet in height, so it's actually quite tall.
Okay.
The way that it's more wide than it is tall, I should say. All right, so we're going to pause that. I'm going to pull the stream view back up to the fort.
It's a time check. It's 10 till.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, so stream is back on. So, Paz, Wingsong, what are you doing with Paz here? Obviously, I imagine Vera Snare, you're just smoking it up, chilling over there.
Pretty much.
Varys is patching his armor using the dragon hide that he carries.
Hanging out. Nair's just smoking, checking you out while you patch up yourself.
I'm helping it if there's a way to be helpful, I'm helping, but
Helping wrap bandages. Okay. All right, so Wingsong, what are you doing?
Okay, Pez, we're gonna get that spirit out of you, man. Don't know how, but we gotta get it out of you one way or another, man. This is not good.
What? Why?
Because it's telling you to do things that are not good for you.
It's asking me to like the bed. That's all it wants.
As much as I enjoy, fun times on the bed, this is not what I want to do. Not with a weird lady in your head making you do. This is just
Yes,
honestly
your
feels
hand-
really uncomfortable.
As your hand points, your face is looking towards Wingsong, and then your hand points towards Gilga. Who is that one?
Yo, you don't want Gilga.
you don't want him. You
Look
don't
at that
fucking want him.
shiny armor. I wonder how smooth it is. Touch it.
Oh my god.
Just gonna go up and I'm just gonna just rub Gilga's armor.
Okay,
Gilga.
okay,
I've never noticed. It's really shiny and really well put together.
Gilga, hold him.
Yep, right behind you.
Okay, I'm gonna do my best to get this out of you now, Pez. This is not right anymore. This is creepy. And I'm going to
What are you talking about? Have you ever noticed the craftsmanship he put into this?
I'm gonna cast
He never even has.
Dispel magic on him. Get rid of the I'm gonna attempt to get rid of the spirit using Dispel Magic. I don't know
Okay.
if this is gonna work.
So the issue with this in particular is that Paz has multiple items on them that are magical. So
But
Your
if you
dispel
specify,
magic,
right?
you need to
No,
you
I-
need to make it a target that the dispel magic is reaching. And so if you're making it a very general, oh, I just throw dispel magic on paths because there's a spirit in them. There's not a specific target to it. In addition, is the spirit or soul like a magical item, or is it some magical spell that's been cast? Most likely not. I think with you passive arcana, you'd be smart enough to realize this is more like a curse than it is, or a possession than it is some sort of
Can
spell.
I do like a quick, I guess, Arcana check just to think of? I can think of any ways that someone, or like go through my learning, my knowledge of. Is there any ways that I might have been taught of how to get rid of these kinds of situations?
A faint light begins to emerge into the space. It's my hand, and begins to point towards the book you actually found in the drawer. That is called Lady Trillia's Studies.
Okay, Gilga, do you happen to do you know Primordial?
Absolutely not.
No. Do you have any? Do you do you have comprehend languages?
Like Pratt? Probably not.
I don't know if you need to prep
No,
your spells
I-
or not. I
well,
don't.
need to prep my spells, so I
Out of-
need to. I
That's
need to have
lame.
spells prepped.
That's
I
lame.
will intercede here because out of character, you did overhear. I believe someone had mentioned that is what Varys speaks.
That was me.
That was
That was
Yeah. Hold on.
Which
Go-
out of character,
don't-
it's a
you're-
lie.
how about no keep Pez still, Gilga. You
There
keep
he
Pez
is, so much
still.
alive.
I'll keep past up. I'm just gonna keep yelling.
I'm gonna
Primordial.
oh
What do you
Wait.
think they're doing in there?
I'm just gonna
Better-
keep run. I'm just gonna keep run.
idiots.
Wait,
Oh,
I'm-
yeah,
I'm-
that's fair.
Varys,
if I have
Varys,
I
I
have
need
another one,
you.
if he
I'm
two in my
busy.
head.
I need you now. Paz is gone insane. He has spirit of hag
does it all
inside
the
him, and
time.
he's trying to make us do things that we feel uncomfortable.
Just knock him out.
We can't. It won't get rid of the hag.
Have you
Okay.
tried it?
I'm
Have you
too
tried it?
tired.
I need you to
Let me
read
have
this
another
book
one.
for me.
It feels really good.
It tells
Here,
us how to get
take
rid
one.
of it.
No, you know I'm good, Pass. I'm
Okay.
Hit the
great.
chest.
You
Take
know,
one.
Paz, why don't you actually hold on? Not that one here. Grabs another one towards the right. This one. Huff this one. This one's cool.
No, don't huff. Don't let them huff
Oh
anymore,
my
Gilga.
god,
Get
you're
rid of it.
gonna
Get
have
rid of
a
it.
ghost orgy. You're gonna make ghost
Gilga,
orgy
hold them
inside
down.
As
Hold
fast
them
as I
down,
can,
Gilga. Do your
I'm gonna
job.
try. I'm gonna try and
fuck
wriggle
am I
out of his
doing in
grasp.
there?
I'm gonna try and pop and like huff
Need
another
an
one.
acrobatics check from Paz, and then I need an athletics check from whoever's holding down with advantage for being helped.
Can I start trying to smash the soul jars?
Double nines. Oh,
All right, I'm
no.
gonna. I can't. It's Fuzzy's not gonna do shit. You get out.
As slips the grass, pulls out a vial, uncorks it, and
Just so funny.
Huffing another one.
So
Oh
funny.
god.
We have 3 minutes left and it's a ghost orgy.
I'm gonna just start smashing bottles. I don't care. I'm smashing
Oh,
all
man,
the soul
is that
jars.
you? Oh, yes, it is, my dear. Oh, I can't believe. Oh, the last time I
At
was
this
seeing you,
point,
I
my
was
eyes are
doing
just
your
gonna be like
nails.
darting back and forth with the voices.
Oh my
God.
god.
Who's this scrumptious fellow? Oh,
I'm smashing the jars. I don't give a shit anymore. Smash,
No,
smash,
I need
smash.
them. I'm gonna try and huff more.
Smash, smash, smash.
You smash, you can hear screams of auditory and in your head, Paz, from the two.
I'm gonna try and just like breathe in as much as I can as he's smashing them.
Okay,
Just try to get as much as you can.
and then after I finish smashing them, I'm gonna quickly like skim through the book for looking for pictures that relate to exorcisms.
Okay.
I can't read primordial or understand
I
anything
can.
in it except for pictures.
I can read everything.
You can't
now.
read it. We all didn't know you
They
can't.
do. They do. They let me watch.
No, they don't. No, I'm way taller than you, Paz. Just
Let me
stop
see
it
the
now.
book. Let me see. I can do it. Let me see the book.
No, Gittiga, you're not holding him down.
Do we
You're
want
really
the book?
fucking up right now.
Yeah, I
Paz, when
try
you-
my best. All right.
When you look at the book, you actually can read this book. The language itself begins to transition to common as you're staring at it. seems the influence of memories and information from the two figures or spirits inside of you is actually influential in that regard.
Do I want to read the book?
No, you don't. No
Oh,
reason
all right.
for that. Come here. Yeah.
All right. I don't want the book then. Fine.
Oh my god. Okay, well, can I skim through it to see if I can find any pictures
funny.
relating?
I smell cabbages. How's there still cabbages down there?
Yeah, under here. Yeah.
Oh, let's go eat. Yum, yum, yum.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm just gonna run
He
down.
literally has 2 hags inside of him.
Oh, that's
We fucked up pretty hard.
Hey, don't drag me into this.
You didn't stop him. You did not stop him. You were there.
Don't
You
drag
made me
into
do this, Girga. I'm gonna chase after him into the downstairs. And I'm gonna, as I'm running to the stairs, I'll yell out, Varys, Nayara, we need you!
I'm not going.
Watch this. Hold on. Wait. I'm gonna pop my ring and go invisible.
Do I see him going invisible?
That's too quick.
No.
He's
Damn
much
it.
more. He's really fast in comparison to you.
Very fast.
Very fast.
I just wanted to know. I mean,
All
if
you
I see him, I
all
would
you
try to
hear is
counter
the
stuff.
shuffling of cabbages and the hitting of a basket and the sounds of.
Oh god. Where are you, Paz? Stop doing this. This is not right, Paz. Paz. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. I need to make sure he's not having an exorcism right. Actually, no. He needs an exorcism. Oh shit. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me.
Cabbages
Fuck.
are my favorite.
Okay, there's flying cabbages in here now. Paz. Paz, wherever you are, I need you to stop eating cabbages. I need to give you exorcism. Mom, we need to get holy, man.
I'm gonna throw a cabbage at him.
Before it hits, do 6 points of piercing damage with the cabbage.
Wait, what?
Guys, I gotta go.
Cabbage
Okay.
just gets thrown at a cabbage
Alright.
just gets thrown at a
Cabbage.
high velocity and smacks him in the face.
Cabbage gets thrown. With that, the invisibility ends. All right. So I know you have to go. I know you have to disappear. Obviously, we got to figure out what the opposites, but I don't think either of you two are going to be capable of doing that on your lonesome. So I'll go ahead and calculate some experience for the last session and this session for the combat, as we have a lot of things happening here. We have Varys and they're attending to Varys' wounds. We have Gilga shaking a head, right, watching this whole debacle happen between Wingsog and Paz, as Paz has now sucked 2 of these hag souls and spirits into them, which are now having an absolute party.
The best day of their lives.
He's trying to contain it, I swear.
And then Suit and Thothic have found some sort of obelisk-like structure within the treasury that has been hidden away not only by 1 secret passage, but 2 secret passages. All right. I'll get some experience to count that out.
I like to imagine that Thothic and Soot are just hearing us scrambling around.
Highly doubt it, considering the pathway we had to take to get all the way here. There's no way the sound will travel that far.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
The one
You
exorcist.
could have a rave up there. We'll never know.
We're not having a rave. I'm being attacked. And he's already taken a chunk of my health, unironically.
Yeah, he fucking
He actually
baseball,
did a good bit of damage.
he baseball pitched that cabbage into your face.
With the cabbage.
No, I was
only-
surprised.
I only had 41 HP. I'm already down to halfway, dude. Like, shit. Don't throw too many cabbages at me, man. Why don't you actually, like, fucking KO me?
I saw the opportunity and I took it.
At least it wasn't a knife. We're actually gonna have to figure out how to get these souls out of you. We fucked up.
Yeah, you're gonna have to find a way to get these souls out of me.
I mean, to be honest, a knife would have done the same amount of damage the cabbage did.
We also have 2 souls and Paz. We have
Yeah.
3 chaotic characters smashed into one body.
So I calculate that to be 6,128 experience each. That should
What
put
the
you at
fuck?
61,887 experience total.
Oh my god.
So
That
close
was-
to level 10.
These creatures are extremely challenging. They do.
Yeah, we killed a lot of them.
There's a lot of them that were dead, and a lot of them had fled. You also had a sequence of Trilia, so it's based on role play and how you navigate the situation, sneaking in, right? So this is experience for 2 sessions, and we went through a pretty intense combat through pretty much the entire last session and halfway through this session. So,
We're so
with
close
that,
to 10.
we'll go ahead and go ahead and close out the stream. So if you're watching, thanks so much. Really appreciate it. And we hope to see you next week, another time. So see you then.
Jeez.
Doodles.
Hey.
This has gone so far south.
Bye.